ba dum 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 dum. Dum ba ba dum ba dum ba dum. Yeah, I need to connect my microphone. So if you are in here now, thank you for your patience. Hook up the microphone. What up? I see someone in here. Put up your crack. Oh, what? Put up your crack is Dion Lack. What? What are you referring to, sir? Put up your crack. It's crazy. Please work. Perfect. All right. Both cracks. What? What crack? Booty crack? Or actual crack? This guy is crazy. Sturdy Erdy. That's a name for you right there. Let me go ahead and share this link to the folks on the gram. Mm-hmm. And as is it. And this is it. What do you mean? What's our schedule? What do you mean? Yeah. And I'm sorry. It's Chaz. Chaz never has a consistent time or day, rhyme or reason. He's are you available today? Yes or no? And it's usually no, but we usually do Sundays, man. LaShonda! What up, yo? Yeah, so don't blame this on me, man. This fool right here is a menace. He is a menace when it comes to scheduling stuff. You gotta have courage. He in the building. My guy, Courage is in the building. He stays for like 20 seconds and leaves. I appreciate you always coming in for a quick little what up. I gotta promote the link to the people on IG right now. You know, because folks don't be knowing what's happening. Hey man, I get it, bro. It'll pop up. It'll pop up and then you say what's up and then you tap out. I get it, man. I can't stay all day. You get on your phone a notification. Oh, let's see what's up with my peoples real quick. Let's see what's up with my peoples. What up? I just kind of like a little tap on the shoulder. I'm here, man. I'm supporting. I'm done. You know, that's what it's all about. Again, so we supposed to start at 11 o'clock. Chaz is late. I just don't know how long. Could I do Lackaroni and Chaz without Chaz? Could I have replace him, keep the name, but not include Chaz in these videos? Chaz is a menace. He hasn't given me an ETA and nothing. I might as do this podcast solo dolo. Well, he said it's on his way though. I do know that. Have you heard the new intro? Have you heard the new intro? We finally got a clean one. We finally got a clean one. I just posted it earlier today. Here he comes right now, y'all. Here he comes right now. Talking about you, man. Talking about you. Saying what time they asking what's our schedule. I said, man, this is all Chaz, dude. We don't have a schedule.
It's a surprise show. Surprise!
It's like say, oh, the NBA Finals is today, man. You want to go? Yeah. Yeah. Sturdy Erdy. What is your name on Instagram, man? Who are you? I hate being that person. I hate being that person. I don't recognize the name. Is there a different name on Instagram? Bussin'. I thought bussing was a sexual act. Why people keep saying bussing now? Oh, the new so and so is bussing. Remember during the pandemic it was bust it, bust it, open, bust it, right? But now I'm assuming it can still be a positive. Is busting the new dope? Is busting the new that's fire? No, I never heard that. Yeah, busting is popping right now. Oh, that's busting. That's busting. Sturdy, tell him about the busing. Tell him about the busing. Hey, Lack and Chaz, this is perfect timing. There's a fire drill in the office. Word. Monique is in the building. Our admin. What's up, dude?
Man, I was holding that urine in.
Yeah. And you're in trouble for coming late with the people. Now, don't sit down just yet, nigga. You got to put your card in, man.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want me to record it again.
You can. That worked last time.
Yeah?
You have no space on there?
Yeah. Because I know you're like, did you put the card in? We'll talk to the folks, man. So I'm walking around getting a slice. A slice could be what? A pie? What? Pizza?
Got it. Dion Parker. Got it. What's up? What's happening? What's up, Mo-Yo? What's up? You gotta have. Oh, what's up, Kurt? What's going on? Study Yurdy. This is Lashonda G. Gangster. What's going on? And this is it. We said, and this is it. Excuse me, y'all. I'm very hungry, very tired.
Oh, here we go.
Very hungry, very tired.
Here we go.
But I pushed through for you guys. Just want to lay down somewhere soft. You know what I'm saying? like a pillow. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm talking all show, all episode, just like this. Yeah. Real smooth like. Yeah. Uh-huh. Y'all like the new me? Do y'all like the new me? You guys don't have a scheduled time, huh? No, not anymore. But the show comes out on Thursdays. The lives, it's the bonus. I don't know. I'll be running around, so I'll try to get it when I can get it.
Trash, you know.
Yeah, we were doing pretty good on Sundays for a while, but then my Sundays got ate up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. They're all over the place. And so yeah, man. But the show comes on Thursdays. Now, man, I mean, that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? You guys get spoiled with the lies. Y'all are spoiled people with the lies. Yeah.
It better be.
What?
Spoiled.
Spoiled.
It's my channel.
Spoiled with the lives.
When you're going live again, I should be going live a lot often.
Just out here working. I'm trying to, man. You gotta like super hustle right now. There's no like, just no work. I want to support it live, but damn, y'all be whenever. I mean, answer that. You right. I saw Dion yesterday. Was like, hey, yo, can you record tomorrow? She said, y'all, whatever, y'all, Tommy, whatever. I was like, so I hit you yesterday. I was like, can you record tomorrow?
Yeah. It's during mine, yeah.
And then I wanted you to. I don't think I have time now.
This nigga right here. Why? What happened that quick?
Oh, you're talking about doing 2 hours.
You say I got to. I don't know if I have time.
Yeah, so I would love to do 2. I don't know if I have time.
All right, well, let's try to knock it out. So we're starting at 11:15.
Perfect. Hey.
Shit.
Hey.
Start 11:45. Okay.
Huh?
What happened there? Yes.
ES to the PN. Oh, almost shut y'all down on the live. My bad. Almost clicked Dion's whole laptop.
You see numbers up here?
A new Mac, no. Dion gotta wipe his screen, bro. I got the filthy thumbprint on here. Let me help this cat out, man. You're right here. For some reason, Apple does it where like when you lift up, they put the camera on there, so I can't even get the smudge out. Need one of those. What are those things? Microfiber cloth.
Yeah.
Little. Pss, 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 pss. You know what I'm saying? How you spell that? Yeah. Oh, they just went off. They were just up there. They were just there. I look great though. You got the touch. Dun, dun. You've got the power. Anybody know what cartoon that's from? Anybody? You've got the touch. Dun, dun. Oh, I hear me record. Well, I just saw the recording.
No, I know it's recorded, but I don't know why I don't see the numbers.
Anybody know? Is that Transformers? It is, Moyo. You've got the touch. Do.
Transformers?
You've got the power. Yeah.
That's Transformers?
The 85, 84 cartoon.
Really?
Greatest movie cartoon of all time. Transformers 1984, the Transformers movie.
Transsexual formers?
Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, we just started.
Okay. All right.
You sure it's recording?
Yeah, it's recording. I make sure it's recording, but I don't know why the numbers wasn't moving from earlier.
You never seen the Transformers cartoon?
I did not. So,
deep.
You know, what sucks is I had a very foggy, like 80s childhood.
Okay.
Like Transformers, I remember it, but I don't remember details of episodes and stuff.
Oh, well, the movie.
That too.
Well, I didn't watch the movie when it came out. I don't think I was born when
Mhm.
it came out, but I've seen it so many times since then.
Yeah.
I think it's probably at the time of my life I watched it every day.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great man. You talk about cartoons that'll make you go like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Transformers, man,
What you think? You think the cartoon is better than any of the movies?
easily,
Easily.
100%.
Yeah.
Better than anything they've ever done outside that movie.
So if they remade the entire movie exactly as is, it would be.
Not if they did. If they should just not touch it. They should just not touch it because everybody does too much.
That's why they say you got the touch.
Then don't touch it. They'll ruin it. But you like He-Man? He-Man was dope. He-Man has they revamped that whole series on Netflix. But
They didn't even try that name.
what?
What should we call him? Him man? No, He-Man.
Yeah, I mean you might as well just call him Man.
Man.
At that point.
And then She-Ra, right? They didn't even try, man.
I mean,
he and She-Ra.
Yeah.
She-Ra.
She-Woman.
Yeah.
She-Man.
Them early,
whole different show.
Them 40s, 50s, the movies that is like, what is cartoon comic books? They were just like, man, what do you got? Great man. like Superman is. Like we say it so often, we don't realize how ridiculous it is.
Superman came out in the 30s.
Right. I'm saying it's so specific.
Superman is not a bad. I'm not mad at Superman.
Why not?
Because Super is great.
So is my name was Great Man?
Well, no, but Superman fits.
No, it is not. But we say it so often. That's what I'm saying.
He's super. He's a Superman. That just.
What is the definition of super?
I don't know. I'm looking at the actual definition.
It would have been better if it was everything man.
What?
Because he literally has everything.
No, that's dumb.
He's fast. He can fly. He's strong.
Super. He's a Superman.
But most heroes are describing their power. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's super, but that doesn't describe his power.
You don't need to describe his
power.
It's
a childish. Of course, it came out in the 30s. It's childish because it was like, let's just give him everything.
I think the first episode was like about domestic abuse or something like that.
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I remember this
like
topic. But
yeah.
But it wasn't the first episode. That's just crazy.
The first, I think it is.
The first issue? No.
I think so.
That's too. It's too specific.
It was a thing in the 30s. People were smacking women left and right.
What power he does not look? He does not have.
What power doesn't he have?
Yeah.
He's got. I mean, I guess he got to. You can't talk to animals underwater. You know what I mean? Like there's probably people with that power. He's not Aquaman.
He has way too many powers, man. That was just super childish.
But he's like Superman.
If you can remove all Superman's powers and leave him with one, what should he
have? Strength, I guess.
So he can't fly no more. He can't breathe.
Well, what's the point of flying if you can't carry nobody? All you do is risking them to die.
That's why Matrix 2 was so trash, man. It was like, dude, you're too powerful, Neo. Just allow these secondary characters to live their story out.
Matrix 2. I don't remember the plot of Matrix 2. I just remember they started fighting the robots. It was like the robot
the
world.
Agents?
No,
that was the third one.
That was all. After that first one, he was like, what are we doing anymore?
Mm-hmm.
The Matrix had all these metaphors and stuff. And then it was just like, well, now we got to get these. We made so much money. We got to do a second one.
Right.
We got to do the trilogy.
Yeah.
What movie would you want to see a sequel of? There was never a sequel of.
Just for shits and giggles?
Sure.
Being silly, but serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking, like,
whatever.
Being silly.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Blank Man 2.
Oh yeah.
Back to Blank. The rise of the blank.
Shooting blanks.
Blank. I wrote an entire outline about it.
I love it.
I want to see it so
Pitch
bad.
that nigga. Pitch it to him.
Him and Damon Jr.
We got folks. Yeah.
But then I have to write a script.
Dude, we got AI.
I do not want to write an AI script.
Yeah, we got AI to do that. I did my little test. You know what, dude? We're going towards AI. There's no way to put that back into the tube. So you better get very familiar with the writing.
I love AI. I don't want to see an AI script, but I use it to
get your thoughts out first.
I use it to because I hate the typing. I hate this part. So I use it to write a very bad. You still because people think that AI writes for you, and it's still like you still gotta know story. You still gotta do your character arcs. You still gotta do all the work. I just use it to format, and then I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And then I go like, oh, that takes the big bulk away, and then it's garbage. It's all bad, but then I can just I hate starting from a blank page.
Right.
I just go like, hey, I'm not trying to get to 100, but a rewrite.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, great.
Because you ever read someone's terrible script and then you be like, they're like, what do you think about it? Like, well, you can do this, you can add this, you can change this, add this, fix this, remove this. That's what AI does. It's like it gives you like a great skeleton of something. Like, I like it. I see what you're going.
All right.
And then you let me kind of take this. I would add this. I would fix this. I can combine these two characters together. You do stuff like that.
To me, it's like a writer's assistant / writer's room in your laptop.
Yeah.
I can do that. And then, but if you suck at story, like I just watched Blue Beetle, right? And
don't tell me details. I'm watching it today.
Okay, so Blue Beetle, I like it. But DC does this thing where they just do too much sometimes, and they overcomplicate stories. And they did it with. Did you watch Shazam? Right? Not Shazam. The other one, Black Adam.
Yep.
So Black Adam, I was like, first half of the movie, you guys did a great job. And then there's too many elements. They bring in that fake Justice League with Hawkman. And so I'm like, just give Black Adam. You didn't have to do all that. Right. You already had a story. Then they start bringing this person, and here's this team. And it's like, why are you?
They had to stop him.
No. There is no reason for them to do. I'm just like, let Black Adam just have his own story.
Right. But they had to stop.
You could have told the entire story back in the ancient times if they wanted to, and then flash forward to be found today. Like you didn't have to do all that. It was, and then there's a whole chunk of the story where there's no Black Adam, and it's the crew trying to find when he goes underwater in this prison. And he volunteers. I'm just like, it's doing too much. There was no point to do all that. There was no point to do all that. I was like, none of that had to do with Black Adam being who he is in his character story. I was like, just stay. But that's what people lose. I'm like, this is what Marvel does well. Yeah. Their first intros is all about this character and what they've gone through, what they're going through in their personal lives just as much. And DC fails that every time. And they almost, well, I won't say much more, but.
Yeah. Well, also Marvel always has a duplicate antagonist from the first movie, from all their movies.
As far as the guy trying to steal their power?
Yeah, they usually have the same.
Every movie, I hate that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I want what you have, and I'm going to be the bad version of that.
It's so lame.
Yeah,
this is where DC wins. Their villains are always better.
Right.
Usually,
right.
The villains are better.
Do you think there will ever be
Spice?
A crossover? It'll never be one, huh?
Sure.
A DC Marvel crossover?
Not? They've done it before.
I mean, in comic books, but
but why not? It'd be fun to see.
Who owns that? If it was a crossover, partnership.
Well,
Marvel gonna be like, man, do you know how much value I am?
DC too, though. DC ain't no slouch on the value. You know, it's just Marvel did it first and they did it right. Yeah. And then DC was like, damn it.
It's like saying Android and Apple doing a crossover cell phone. You're like, now we got the blue bubble. Now you can FaceTime. It's like
people would go nuts to go watch, you know, it wouldn't be the same, but the Avengers and Justice League, you know what I mean? But I would just be like, the story's gonna suck.
Well, you think so? Well, if they already had developed all the characters and there are solo movies, and then this is just like we don't like if both sides of the Avengers and the Justice League didn't know who were the villains. And it was like, and they immediately hit each other, and it's like, oh my God, you're the villains, and they finally figure out this fight name. But wait, we're not the villains. There's a bigger source, and now we're, that
teaming up,
right? Because they have to have a moment of them fighting each other.
Unless you did some weird multiverse thing, which is the easiest cop out, they would know each other.
Why would they know each other?
Because there's not like no one's that popular. Everybody would know Superman. Everybody would know Spider-Man and Captain America, right? I was like, if this was a real world, you would just be like, damn, Gotham look terrible over there. Yeah, I'm staying here in New York City, right? Because Marvel, they just use the cities that there are, and then everybody else has a fake city in Gotham. It's even like Blue Beetle. They made up a city, but it was originally in El Paso, Texas was like where the original one was, But even like and then they did it with Detroit, like Cyborg from Detroit, but I think they made it Star City recently. Anyways, you would know. You would be like, oh, who is this guy? You're gonna be like, we never heard of Superman before.
They definitely mentioned it in a couple Marvel movies. Hey, you wear a cape? Are you like Superman?
Right.
So
I was like, yeah, you would know that these guys are around.
mhm.
Now they can. So I was like, I wouldn't want to see them like we're gonna fight each other. I'm like, come on, Superman's he's gonna kill most of you.
Yeah.
Like, let's be. And Batman's supposed to be so smart that no one else could. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But there's no Iron Man can't stop Superman.
I think Iron Man and Batman is a good team up. Not team up, but like if you would do the top 5 top 5 Avengers versus DC, who's the good like
to fight each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Iron Man and Batman. Although
Iron Man and Batman,
they're like, one has a metal suit, and then Batman's like, damn it, I didn't think of that.
So we will have to go Thor and Wonder Woman. They got too many weapons over on Avengers. They ain't got Cyborg versus the Hulk. See what I'm saying? It's like
or maybe Cyborg and Batman, but he would hack them. This is my thing with Batman. Yeah. I go like they made Batman too smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a rich billionaire. He's like, oh, he's an incredible, kung fu master.
Right.
And of course he has the technology. You making your own Batmobile? Stop it, right? Yeah. And then he can go, hey, he's the ultimate detective, and he can hack into any system. And I was like, it just becomes this thing that he has to be the guy who has a plan for every hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so he's like, he can never lose.
Right.
He's always has a contingency plan.
I was just about to say, you ever seen that cartoon, the movie cartoon when they
had the bullet for Superman?
He had a contingency plan for all the
everybody.
Yeah, just in case they
start tripping.
Yeah.
He knows how to take everybody down.
The funny thing is he did an interview with everybody. It's like, how could someone defeat you? He did an interview with everybody.
Well, I guess the only thing he could really do.
Yeah. And then he put that bomb in the Flash's ankle, so if he stops running, he blows up.
Nuts. Did you ever see Flashpoint though?
The one that came in the movies or the
cartoon movie?
Yeah. I saw it.
DC makes great cartoon movies. So
I think they cheat though.
Wow.
Because if you break it down, just watching it, as in this is your first movie you're watching. They assume that you already know the origin of the character.
As they should, though.
But if it's a standalone movie, it's not going to work because it's like...
Blue Beetle needs an origin story. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman does not.
Right.
There's 80 years of,
Right. But a lot of their movies, they just dive right in. So it's like, it's like it's the third or fourth movie of a franchise.
How many Batman intros have you seen?
We're talking about Flash, though.
But I'm just saying. I mean, but we know Flash. Flash has been around for 50 years.
Right. But I didn't know when I first watched it, I was like, is this the first movie? Is this a standalone movie? Is this like a slice of life?
I like that they don't make movies for people like you.
No. What I'm saying,
number 6.
What I'm saying is, I was like, this is a great movie. But they cut out all the fat of who is this person.
That's great.
But it's not great if they translate the entire movie into live action. They'd be like, they just dove right in, like they pretty much did with Spider-Man. But we knew the origin of Spider-Man because we had 5. Yeah.
Plus, he's been around since the 50s.
Yeah.
I am so done with an origin story of somebody who's been around. I'm like, y'all don't know him by now? Go Google it.
Right.
Go Google it if you have questions.
Yeah. You think anybody would be upset if we just dove right in? I don't think the way what's the dude's name? The dude is rebooting the DC universe.
Oh, James Gunn.
If he just dove right in with no origin story, you think anybody be upset?
Do an origin story for anybody who doesn't need one.
Yeah, because I think also you can cheat by just having either a verbal flashback or just like in the second movie or something. Just kind of like
some origin stories are good.
Right.
Like Superman doesn't really have a great origin story. Right. Batman has a better origin story, but you skip so much of
so many years.
Right. Yeah. But Cyborg has a good origin story.
We never saw it.
You're right. You never see it. So his, I would be like, his parent scientist. He got a car accident. His dad saves him. All this other stuff. Right. He was this football star, and now he's this. He's got to deal with. He's a younger dude, so he's got to deal with. I still want to be out with the homies, but yet, and then my dad's always doing it. I'm like, he has a much more interesting personal story than Batman does, because Batman's just a loner.
Right.
Like when they did the Young Batman, like the one that just came out,
Yeah.
and he was like emo Batman.
Right,
I was
right.
like, man, I want to see this.
Right.
Or at least showing him at school, or him being,
Yeah.
but they can't because they isolated him so much.
Right. Right.
But there's nothing else that you can show about his personal life. Batman's all about the villains,
Mhm.
you know. So I like what they do with, you know, Marvel just does a better job of giving this cat a personal. Shoot, I remember, man, there was a comic, Spider-Man's car got stolen, and he was like, "Oh, I can't go get it." I'm like, "Yes, you can."
Yeah.
Bills was always late. His
Right.
aunt was sick.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
girl was tripping on him.
Right.
And then he had to go save the city, and the city hated him.
Right.
My man had some real problems.
Right. Right. Why? Let me ask you this. They always say, so the reason why superheroes like to mask themselves is because they say we're protecting my family, so so no any villain can blackmail me or whatever. So why don't you just fight crime in a different city or different?
The commute. You know how much gas the Batmobile takes? Like I Costco every night.
Like, why do I keep seeing Batman fly up the 5 freeway?
Also, you just like, it's crime here.
Yeah.
Help Batman, I can't.
Yeah. Because
Metropolis needs me.
Metropolis.
Remember right here.
Yeah. And who stays? What villain stays in Gotham, knowing damn well?
Yeah, that time it's time to just get out of there. Like Joker, I get because he loves playing with Batman.
Yeah.
The rest of them, he's just like, hey, dog.
Yeah.
You lose every time.
Every single time, man.
How they keep getting out of prison?
Yeah.
The Riddler been out here. The Penguin, Two-Face.
If you break out, go to a different city.
Yeah.
If y'all was smart, go. If Gotham City villains were smart, Suicide Squad specifically, they all broke out and they just spread different cities. Like, let's see who he stops.
And then you got a little time before more heroes come.
Right.
You got we got 6 months.
Yeah.
You got to make this break. Yeah, because somebody's coming.
Yeah.
Like Nightwing, when he becomes Nightwing, he goes to Bloodhaven. Right, which is, I mean, I'm sure it's a few miles away. Also, a worse name than Gotham.
Bloodhaven.
Yeah. And then, so when he goes there, you see him taking down the syndicates that came around. They're like, God damn it!
Yeah,
it's like this Robin is here now,
right?
And then I like Nightwing because he has a temper problem. You know what I mean?
This is Dick Grayson.
This is Dick Grayson.
Or who's the other one?
There's Dick Grayson. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to do this. Tim. What's Tim's name? Tim Drake. There's who's the kid who becomes Red Hood? There's a kid who died. Jason something. And then there's other ones after that. Then there's like a girl.
That's just being lazy. That's just being lazy. Like giving him another sidekick. Why you keep naming
him the new Robin?
Right. I had a hero. I promise you. If you don't believe me, I can pull it up on YouTube. There was a grown ass man. I was in high school who would run around my neighborhood. You remember this?
No.
Oh, as Nightwing Robin, and claimed he had super speed. When people would swing on him, he'll put up his cape and block it.
Was it do in your neighborhood?
Yes.
Who would swing on him?
I mean, people just, they want to test him. They wanted to see who he was about.
I saw this in Seattle. Like after like Kick-Ass came out, people started like doing that, like going around. And there was this cat in Seattle who was challenging, or somebody would challenge him to a fight, and he was just like, "Boy," I was like, "What if somebody shoots?" He's like, "I got the Kevlar." Yeah. I don't think people like. It won't pierce it, but you can still die from taking these shots, bro.
So I had a discussion. I don't know what podcast it's on, but obviously there's a such thing as bulletproof vest, right? Does bulletproof vest work with knives?
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, I heard that's not a thing though. You can get stabbed because it doesn't stop it'll stop the bullet from going through. Right. But the impact of it still can kill you because it can still, and it stops it.
Puncture something.
For sure.
Right.
For sure. People, and then the bruising you got it.
But think about this. A bullet, you can't stab someone at the speed of a bullet.
No.
So what is stopping you from getting stabbed?
So I also heard this. I also heard like a bow and arrow can break bulletproof glass. But, I mean, I've never seen this done, but because of like the point of it and like the pressure of it, like whatever else, the piercing, whatever it is, I heard that's like a real thing. So I don't know if it can stop a stabbing.
Right.
Because that would suck.
Yeah.
You Kevlar down from head to toe.
Yeah.
And it's like a prison shank. It's not even a good knife like a machete. You know? Like, that's how you see Batman die.
A toothbrush.
Batman died in the alley in Gotham.
I'm actually curious to know how heavy is his suit.
Batman
suit. Because
I guess it depends what era. With the '90s cartoon, it looked like he was just some tight.
It's a rubber. Yeah,
rubber
because
boots
obviously,
on.
because that I hear ping, 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 so that's like metal that bounces off Batman. So we gotta practice with that much movement. You know, you got to be punching, and then like, okay, hey Alfred, can we figure out a way to, because when I punch, my it doesn't follow through.
What's Batman's net worth, man? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, they looked it up. It says no.
What says no? You can't stab through it?
You can't. Back in my office, nothing is burned down.
Where are you at?
Hot take: female villains be trash.
This is
a topic y'all spoke about here, I believe. Oh,
what? This can't be true.
What's the net worth?
Well, I see two different ones. Okay, one says 9.2 billion, which is not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This one says 5 trillion. $5 trillion?
Yeah,
that's insane.
And how is he making money?
So in the Justice Universe, he became a trillionaire. How?
Yeah, I need to know what is he doing for him that people are still paying him this often.
Also, hey, why haven't you just took over the world yet?
Right.
Like you can literally stop every single war.
Yeah.
You can literally feed every single person. Yeah, $1 trillion does all that.
Right. And you still got your mouth open to let people shoot you in the face.
Man, I'm hiring Batmans.
Yeah, like I think Iron Man is smarter. Like at least he had the iron suit, right? What's it called? The Iron Army.
The Iron Man.
No, yeah, but remember he had the little
the other suits that would come out and they would be autonomous. Then we'd just go out there and make a program.
I ain't gotta do this no more. Batman's still solo by himself. Why hasn't he have a bunch of Batman?
He has Robins.
A bunch of Batman robots going out and about.
That's insane. $5 trillion.
Who make more money, Iron Man or Batman?
$5 trillion in his crime?
Yeah.
What?
We've had this discussion before. Like he's not making this stuff. He's not making the Batmobile. He's not making.
He's got the one guy, Lucius Fox.
Who's building this?
So
then what assembly line?
Tony Stark is $80 billion, which I think King T'Challa has the biggest one. I think he's the richest person.
I just want to know who's paying these people.
What do you mean, man?
What company is he? I know
Dick Grayson worth $100 billion himself.
Iron Man was in the arms dealers. He was an arms dealer, right? Before he became Iron Man, right?
Right.
So he knew about firearms.
See, the Submariner, how does he have 260?
Why? How does he have money?
How do you have 260 from what?
They don't even have currency on the water. They don't even have dollars on the water. Imagine paying him.
Yeah, T'Challa has $90 trillion. $90 trillion. That's not even vibranium exports, which they don't export. 90 trillion. Aquaman has the number 150 trillion. How? Are the treasures under the sea? What are you talking about? How?
I'm just more curious of who's paying. Like what resources does he have?
I guess if you go ocean floor real estate, it's like he's got it all.
He got a little tie on and his little name badge. He got a little escrow sign out front. Hey, this little part right here. This is the
Squid comes up with his family.
Yeah, this right here comes with the
pregnant seahorse man.
School of fish here.
Oh my god, that's crazy. $90 trillion is crazy.
Yeah.
We talked about this here. I don't know if we talked about these numbers. Seem brand new to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
He pays you in shells. I'd be pissed. Look up a bulletproof vest protect you from being stabbed. Let's see.
I don't believe it, yo. I'm more upset that Iron Man wasn't smart enough to give everybody an Iron Man suit. Like Black Widow should have failed and been totally fine. On Avengers Infinity War, she had an Iron Man suit. She'd be like, came back up to Thanos was like,
So vests that are designed to protect against bullets will not be able to protect against edged and spiked weapons such as knives, bottles, or needles. You telling me I stop a bullet but not a fucking needle?
So Freddy Krueger can whoop.
Oh, he's clawing you. Similarly, a vest that is resistant to edge weapons may not be able to protect against spiked weapons.
But a bullet, man. A bullet. What if it's a hollow tip? A hollow tip going through that.
Because those weapons can cut through protective fibers.
I want to see what happens in slow motion. What a bulletproof vest does. Does it like? Is it like a Chinese Chinese finger trap? So when it goes in,
what?
you know Chinese finger trap?
Yeah.
So when you put pressure in it, it tightens up. So there's probably a bunch of metal pieces tightening up.
No, when you put pressure inside, it loosens up. And
But,
you pull,
but it's a bunch of it's like threaded, right? So if you put pressure inside, I'm trying to translate it. Like, why does it work for bullets but not an actual knife? So I'm thinking like, who came up with the idea of shooting it and it is catching the bullet versus piercing your skin? I'm just trying to figure out, like,
I don't know. That's crazy. I want to see if it can a bulletproof vest stop a bow and arrow. Oh, there it is.
It's already popped up.
So yeah, people ask me these questions. Okay, can a Kevlar vest stop arrows? Kevlar vests certainly stop arrows. They are absolutely guaranteed to stop after penetrating no more than 8 inches. I was into a Kevlar vest. That's that. What do you mean? Like they're not 8 inches long.
Right.
You're getting fucked up either way it goes.
Yeah.
It'll unlikely come out your back.
That's what it said.
You imagine, bro, catching the arrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, come on, bro.
You know the funny thing is having a montage of like, will they have guns? Of course they have guns. You know what we got? Bulletproof vest. Montage, glove. Oh, we got arrows. Ah, you
I think I'd be more mad about getting hit with an arrow than
a bullet.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just like, it's not, you're not just gonna run off.
Right.
People get hit with the bullet. You're like, I
think the shoulder, you could.
But people get hit with an arrow, you can like,
yeah.
This big, you be walking down the street, help. Jesus, what happened to you?
From the movies, they always say keep the bullet in. Right? Or keep the
you see people just snap off the part of the arrow?
Yeah. I want to know what in movies are lies and what are truth.
I bet you can't just break an arrow off. Like that.
Because yes, you're breaking off, but you're also like tilting
dog.
the wound inside.
Those things you're just like, oh crap, and I'm like, hell
yeah.
If you could do that thing is not that sticky. Right. You ever pull out a bow and arrow?
No,
it is hard.
I did one in middle school. And I smacked my yeah.
They got these easy ones now, but once you tighten that thing, I'm like, you gotta really like to get that thing to come out. Yeah, you gotta have some muscle, bro. Yeah, the crossbow was genius.
Yeah,
you catch like, whoop.
Yeah, but you still gotta unload it.
Yeah, and you still gotta draw it back.
Right. Why? What? Like Hawkeye in 2023 should have a bow and arrow gun because this right here is a lot.
It's a lot.
You're losing so much time doing this, right? Versus like a, right?
I'm just like, Hawkins was like, oh, he's got one arrow left.
Yeah.
An entire movie with one arrow.
I actually appreciate that. He always had like a little something that you can switch it to something. Actually, man, I don't care what you say. I actually enjoyed the Hawkeye series.
I'm a fan of that comic series. Yeah, is from this cat who wrote it called Matt Fraction. Right. That whole entire actual comic series they took it from is great.
Yeah,
it's great.
From the jumpsuits gang.
Yeah, it's great. And then They didn't do it bad. The girl ruined it.
I can't do her name.
Well, she goes by Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
She was awful in there. And then there was one scene, bro. She hit her. She like fell and she was like, "Well, that hurt." And I was like, "Who are you saying that to?"
Right. Yeah.
Like what? Like I was like, "Why are you? What are we doing?" Now that's when you start losing me, and I'm just like, "Homie's playing it. Oh man, we're here. I'm on blah blah blah." And she's like, "Yep." And I'm like, now you're a cartoon character in here. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Marvel, yo.
Not worse than She-Hulk. Shit, though. Shit-Hulk. That's what I call it. It's almost worse than She-Ra.
I know it was in the comic book as that, but I just hate that if this is the Marvel universe, the talking to the camera is just a weird format of how y'all gonna fit this into. Like there's a look in certain Marvel movies that actually connects. Then it's like this just feels weird.
I feel like Deadpool did it right. I like how Deadpool.
But it doesn't connect to any other universes though.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it just kind of like it. Like
She-Hulk was bad, Dion.
What I'm saying is, if they do an Avengers movie and she's in it, would she talk to the camera
right in the middle of a Thanos fight?
Right.
You know what I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. I kind of feel like they should have left that out.
Oh, now you have thoughts about it, huh?
Because I'm about the universe, yo. I don't know. I think they're gonna do a reboot.
She-Hulk.
Something's gonna happen. This is what they're gonna do. I got you. Ready for this?
Let's do it.
Here we go. This is gonna be an Avengers movie. The villain's gonna win, right? And the second movie is going to be the reboot, a soft reboot of things getting shifted up. And they're gonna have to start from scratch. But those, you know what I'm saying, those characters are still there. They're gonna be in different universes or something like that. Like a clash of universes, and they're gonna all be in different places or something like that. So they can kind of do like a little soft reboot. So if they want to recast or change the look up or something, because this phase 4 and 5 is
garbage. They should just wait like 20 years. Just wait until we miss it, because it's just too much right now.
Yeah,
it's just too much. And
you know what? They did it because of the pandemic. We thought we was gonna be inside for the.
No. It's just like they're just like movies are trying to get $1 billion. Every movie's trying to get $1 billion. You know what I mean? I'm just like, when all those movies started coming out, it was the first time we seen those guys like that. Like Iron Man was magic.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. We started. That was like, wow, the technology that you have in 2000, whatever it was, early 2000s, them crawling on a wall, it was like a magic trick.
Right.
And I'm like, you guys, there's no more new magic to create right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, now people are going cultural stuff, right? It's like Blue Beetle's super Latino, Black Panther. You had Miss Marvel who was Indian, right? I'm like, it's much better because it's not like, oh, we're gonna use diversity, but it's also like it's better storytelling when there's something behind it, when there's like that real authentic like struggle and how people see us, things people can relate to, and it's introduction. Because like watching Miss Marvel for me, not Captain Marvel, but I think it was Miss Marvel, right? The one on Disney Plus. It's kind of like, oh, I'm learning a lot about this. I think they're Pakistani,
right?
Or and I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm just like, it's way more interesting than had they just been white. And I'm like, I already know these stories,
right? Like
She-Hulk, and they're like, oh, this is your struggle. You can't find a man. Oh my god. Oh, it's Sex in the City meets She-Hulk.
Right. Just because you're being condescending to that tone, I can do that with any other thing. Oh, Iron Man, he got a little hole in his chest.
Iron Man had some real problems. He had a real thing about like, oh man, we've made so much money funding wars, and now this is the exact same thing that almost killed me.
Use the same tone, like you're being condescending.
Well, it's not condescending because it's a real problem that he had. Because even the guy who tried to take him down, he's like, you guys sent a bomb to my, when I was a kid, you tried to kill my entire family. Right? So now he's just like, now he has to look at himself and what he's been about. What does She-Hulk have to look at herself about?
But
I want people to love me for me. You've been you for a long time.
Here's the voice again.
She-Hulk was 30 something already when she started having these problems about, oh, now people don't like me. No one liked you before. She was already.
Let me be serious. Tell me a story where there was a girl who already before the powers couldn't find love. Then when she got the powers, everyone loved her. So it's like I didn't want these powers, but now that these powers are giving me what I want, Now she's having to fight. Which direction should she go? Should she be herself, or should she be the She-Hulk?
Wait, find you a story with what?
Because you said you made it seem like this is super common. This always happens. This is not a good story, but there's no other story like that.
Wait, her story about can't find someone.
She was ugly. Okay, let's go ahead and say it. She was ugly. She was not
She
dateable.
wasn't. Why?
In the story, all right, she was undateable. She couldn't find love as herself
Because of her career.
because of her face. Her genetics, man. Okay, let's just picture her ugly. Of course, they don't hire ugly people. Okay, we know that.
So let's alter. Okay.
No, they in this universe, she was ugly. She said, "I can't find love." Right.
Okay.
All
That
right.
doesn't mean you're ugly. She could just been a horrible person.
She said, "I can't find love."
Okay.
But when she became She-Hulk, she found love. She's like, "Damn it!"
Where?
Everyone wanted to date her.
Everyone liked her more because
Right.
she was She-Hulk.
Right.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is, she was like, "I don't want these powers, Bruce. I don't want these powers." And then when she became the power, she's like, this might be the advantage of me. I actually, but I don't like this.
Mhm.
So she started to try to date people as herself. They're like, yeah, go back to that original. And it's like, that's a good battle. She had the battle between her new truth versus what she really wants.
Okay, so over the course of those horrible 6 episodes, what changed? What did we learn about her? How did she grow?
She had to accept the thing that she can't
Because
change.
she had a giant showdown in the end when she just told the creator of the show to just make this happen and make that happen. Remember the finale?
You just shifted my question though. I
No.
said, tell me a story that's like that.
About a ugly
Versus
duckling?
going to the part that you don't like.
You want an ugly duckling story?
But
Because that's not common.
just I said a movie or show.
What's the movie with the guy who finds a girl and then they make her all fine 10 Things I Hate About You, maybe one of those movies, right? And then she's like with Pumpkin Face was in there, Kirsten Dunst.
Come on.
That's what I think of her. I know her name now.
What's her name? Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten?
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst? An ugly duckling story for a 30-year-old is wild.
We literally have 40-year-old version, dude. What are you talking about?
We know it. They didn't go get superpowers like everybody likes me now. Oh, what am I gonna do?
40-year-old version. You said a 30-year-old, but he was 40, literally in the title.
Yeah, but he was comfortable being himself. He didn't question.
He tried. So his story is kind of reversed. He tried to be somebody, and then when he became himself, he fell in love.
Better story, and it was funny. Better story.
Better prices.
Better storytelling.
Little Caesars.
Better story. Better prices.
Oh, we
Kirsten
into the
Dunst
intro,
does have
man.
a pumpkin face. She does have a pumpkin face. Not like I'm making that up.
Oh man, yeah, crazy.
You know, it's funny when I was talking about it on the podcast, and I said on Daddy Issues, and I said pumpkin face. They're all like Kirsten. Everybody said it. I was like, it's not like I made it up, man.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say this, but I agree 10,000% with Chaz. What do you mean you never thought you'd say this, Moyo? You agree with me all the time.
Damn.
Why would anybody ever disagree with me?
See, y'all women got to stick together, man. Y'all got to stick together on what is great with cinema. I actually enjoyed the story, enjoyed the show. I didn't like the breaking the fourth wall. That's it.
Why did it make all women, even Superwomen, want love? I don't know. It's enough. It's enough.
Mhm.
They all had it's planted somewhere. There was only one thing I watched. I'm trying to remember what it was, and she was not interested in that dude at all. It was just like, I think the dude was around, but it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna get together. Oh, I think it was what was the when they did the Chinese movie with Sam Leo was the dude? You know, I'm talking about the Marvel movie.
Shang-Chi?
Excuse me. I think Shang-Chi was the only one where there was no like, will they, won't they? When he was like with Aquafina.
Literally, when that was his sister.
Who? When she was fighting?
No, man, that was literally his sister.
And Aquafina was like the homie. He
Yeah.
was never like,
Right.
oh, I can't wait to be with her. That's probably the only
Right.
place. But also that's throwing a guy.
It was also the villain too. The villain was trying to get back to his love.
Well, yeah. No, the villain.
Yeah,
that was
that
his
was-
dad, right?
Yeah, his dad was trying to get rehash his wife. Like she's
Oh.
she's listening to me. Because she was
What is
being
that?
she was being
Did she
she was
die?
being possessed. Yeah, he was like, Dad, she's gone. This is the demons talking to you. No, it's my wife.
That movie started off great and got weird.
Didn't that get weird, man?
And then when they
He
went
was
and they had the
possessed
whole
by the
Chinese dragons, and I was like,
Mhm.
because I mean, it's just
Marvel was setting up so much stuff. Because remember, in the end of that movie, it said we've summoned something, right?
like he had to go.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're calling you. Something is summoned, and then also, the thing in the ground from Internals.
The hand.
Yeah, Doctor Strange set up the whole thing about, hey, the incursions, two Earths hit each other. Spider-Man, they don't know his name.
Oh yeah.
So it's like every movie was setting up for something big. The Ant-Man, like
this is out of the control.
Right. It's like y'all setting up every single Marvel TV show is setting up for something bigger, but none of this setting up something bigger or have connected to any of the movies or TV shows.
Now they're trying to do. I think Marvel's doing Wonder Man.
They need to stop, man.
Yes, they need to just take a break, bro.
No, I don't think they need to take a break. I just think they need to stop adding characters and just build off of what they have, because I'm sad.
It's just too much right now. Because I go like, it's hard to replace some of these people. It's hard to replace Captain America because like you're not gonna just reboot it right now, right? But in the comic books, Black dude does have his own. He is Captain America. He has his own series, right? Falcon, right? So I go like, well, you're staying on par, which is cool. They're just gonna trade it off, and I'm like,
keep talking.
Eventually, man, you gotta just stop.
Keep talking, nigga.
It's so much noise when you hear the mic. Keep talking like nothing's happening. Dion's hilarious. No.
Yep. But why are the numbers moving? Yep. What's that blinking?
Blinking. I wonder how long they recorded.
Huh?
I think we ran out of tape, y'all.
No, it's 173. I don't know that once this.
Don't be sad, but I feel you. It's frustrating. The good news is that I skipped a week of posting the episode, so we'll have one tomorrow that will come out. It's okay. At least the people got entertained, huh? 14 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kirsten does have a pumpkin face. I mean, I don't,
C13.
Who cares about real life? I had to watch a rom-com for all that. Thank you, Moyo. You had a good time, Tim. I appreciate you. I'm absolutely not getting notification for this channel. What's up, big sis Chris? And Dion's channel be wild, man. Be wild. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he turned his notifications off, if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'll tell you guys, man. So my daughter started a new school today. She started school last week, and now she's at a new school. Okay, here's my issue. We go today, the family, right? And then it's like, so since maybe they're in already, that they didn't let us like go do a walkthrough. They stopped every parent at the gate, let all the kids go, and then, which is like a goddamn zoo. And then they tell us like, I can't see her classroom, I can't talk to her teacher. And I was like, and then a lady just saw my face, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then I just had this face of like, hey, I'll beat everybody ass in here, right? I did not have a
welcoming.
That definitely was not a welcoming face. That was a very much like, the fuck you mean I can't go meet her teacher and I can't see where she's gonna be at? I can't get the land on land. How the hell you gonna tell me I can't see where my child's at? It was very much all that. I know she read all that. Because my face was like this the whole time. And she was like, I know. And I was like, no. What's up, big sis Chris? Ooh, it's the sound of the police. And then so then they're telling us like, okay, you have to get this app. And there's a parent night next Tuesday and all this other bullshit that you're supposed to just wait around. So what I don't like about these schools is that they had all these kids lined up by these cones, right? So there's just a ton of kids, man. I just hate the herding of children. That's all I see is the cattle of kids. And then there's no security. So like we have a bunch of staff. I'm like, ain't nobody here bulletproof. Ain't nobody here got guns on them. So then like they won't let any parents come in. So it's like, well, we want to limit the people who we see walking around. I'm not mad at that. I was like, I understand that. But I don't like that I don't know the layout. Because if some shit happens, I'm climbing this goddamn fence and I'm murdering anybody trying to hurt my daughter. But I don't know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So when I have to hop this fence and climb around, I'm lost. I don't like that. So now I gotta wait till Tuesday to find out where my kid is. It's fucking nuts. I hate it. I was like, it should be way. So then my mom was like, well, maybe we should get her in private school. And I was like, well, that's not happening. We don't make private school money. You know, that's not a thing. So, anyways, the meeting should have been prior to the first day. I'm sure it was, but we got her in them. My thing was that if we're bringing our kid in today, you know, today's her first day, you should make an exception for us.
See numbers?
And that, yep. You should make an exception for. We'll just put them together.
Yeah.
And then we should make an exception for us. So this new family who's coming with a new child should be able to walk through.
Bring your laptop.
Yeah. You want to just keep recording the same one? Oh, you can't. It's full?
No. This one's good.
Okay.
This one's good.
Is homeschooling is an option. Homeschooling was an option. That was my option. I got vetoed by the wife and mom. I guess it's 2 or 3 somehow. They get votes in this bitch or something like that.
I guess.
We're not babying your baby. They're definitely not babying our baby. Which I don't want them to baby my baby. I just want to know where she's at. I'm like, hey, I should know where her classroom is. You should be able to show us on her first day, where her classroom is. I don't think that's wild to meet her teacher on her first day. I don't think that's wild. I don't think I'm being like, that's ridiculous. Like, no, we're new here. Okay, oh no, you guys are new. Come this way. Here's where her school is. Here's where her teachers are. That's not a wild thing to ask for on her first day since she's new there. You know what I mean? I don't think that's, you know what I mean? So anyways, we're mad about it all day. I'm surprised they didn't have an orientation meeting. I'm sure they did, Spicy, but she was at a different school. We did an orientation for a different school. And so then we went to so now she started a new school today, a different school today. So I'm sure they didn't have an orientation. I'm sure they did already do all that. What I'm saying is that since we were new, they should have showed us, this is her classroom. This is her fucking teacher who she's with. Because I want to make sure there's no chomo vibes. You know what I'm saying? Child molester. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. I want to make sure I should know if there's these, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't got a good feeling about
Chomo's at Taco Bell.
Chomo?
Chomo's at Taco Bell, yo.
You know what I mean?
I thought it was called Chester.
Chester molester? Oh man, it's 2023, man.
It's Chomo now?
God, we were just jumping on daddy's.
Yeah, it was like no Chomo. Hey, I love kids. No Chomo.
No Chomo. I said, man.
No Chomo.
No Chomo. But anyways, I was like, you should, or make another appointment at the office. Because now I got to be like, hi guys, my name is Chaz. I'm friendly.
They probably didn't say anything about you.
What?
And who's the dude right there walking through?
The guy walking with his daughter up?
Right. Who's the dude right there walking with the daughter? You know that exclusiveness.
Who's this guy holding his daughter's hand?
Is that his daughter? They don't even look alike.
We look just alike. He's a light-skinned me with long hair. I like how hyped you are about the intro now.
Oh, because I've learned it.
Yeah. Oh, you got it?
Yeah. I learned it now. So. Also, I think during that time, there's a lot of discrepancies when it comes to parenting, and people like to kidnap their children because they don't know what's going on at home. Mm-hmm. So it's like, so once a father knows where the child is at, hey, I'm here to pick up my child.
All right.
And just you walk, hey, Dad, not knowing that y'all just got into an argument. the mom and the dad's got the argument. Like, I'm gonna show you. Hey, sweetheart, you gonna come with me real quick, all right? And then so they don't let the certain people go in certain areas, man. I'm sure. I remember I wasn't on the list for the longest.
Oh, for real? To pick up?
Yeah, the pickup list, because I didn't have I didn't have access to pick her up at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my job was over, I tried to pick her up, and it was like, "Yeah, you're not on the list." I was like, "Nice, yo." Well, it's like for the past 4 months you couldn't pick her up. So I was like, "What?" I was like, "It should have been a given."
Should have been a given.
Right.
We shouldn't have to discuss about me
Right.
up this kid.
Right.
Because at the drop of a hat, if something happens,
yeah,
I'm gonna go pick up this kid.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was on the call sheet, as in like if emergencies, but I wasn't on the pickup.
When the kid comes in looking just like you, I don't know.
Yeah, I do remember those daycares, those pre-K years of they didn't let me walk through anything, dude. You know what would be nice though? But I don't know if it'd be kind of the teachers walking on eggshells. If we had cameras of all rooms,
I can't see why not. I mean, maybe it's so expensive for school districts to do, but
so you just gotta go online and kind of watch
like a ring camera.
Yeah, you have access to watch it.
We 100% should.
But also, would you be weirded out by like another nigga in Pasadena looking at your kid like, that's the one right there? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want.
I'm like, how'd you get on this? You don't have a kid who goes in? How'd you get access to this? People hack those ring cameras.
Right. That's terrifying. Every time you say that scares me, dude. Like I know you always feel like you're the only one who watch stuff, but sometimes, man, I just be like.
But the teacher could be able to call me and be like, "Hey, Izzy's not listening," and I'm like, "God damn it!
Yeah,
come to the ring camera."
Yeah,
and she's looking in there.
Right.
What's up, Papa? Sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cuss her out. Get your motherfucking ass down.
They're like, you know what? We see the problem. She'll be fine. Let me know she trips so I can get the belt out. No.
It'd be like that camera when that dad caught that little girl talking about some.
You see the video of that girl? It was a lady. So that she went up to the school, black woman. She went up to the school, whooping her kid's ass.
Yeah.
Cussing him smooth.
Yeah.
Like, you want to fuck nigga? Yeah. And I remember the lady was just like, I think she might have been like an Asian teacher or maybe the principal. And this look of her, like, she was just horrified, like, oh.
I didn't mean to.
I'm
an accessory.
I see that. And then they arrested her.
The mom?
Yeah. Because they're just like, oh, no, we see what the problem is. Right. Like, clearly it's not this kid.
Yeah.
Like, it's.
So I get why parents get upset when they say you have to come get your child right now. Because it's like, imagine being on a project at work and they said, you have to come get your child right now. Within an hour. It's like, y'all just like, we think we at home, like watching cartoons. Like I remember I was here recording someone's podcast. It's like a 4-camera setup. I'm the only person here. I'm working the sound, working 4 cameras. And they call and say, hey, your daughter, she's not feeling well. I was like, what? Yeah, she's not feeling well. So is it possible you can come pick her up? And I was like, no. So I didn't say no, because then they're just, saying that I'm not doing that. So I was like, I'll be there as soon as I can. And I never came. I never came because I was like, there's no way I'm leaving this money right here.
Did her mom go?
It was maybe 2 hours before school was supposed to be out.
Oh, you're right.
So she sat in the nursing office and waited till school was out. And then when school was out, she got picked up. But
she was like, you left me there.
If I left, the thing is, you can't just up and leave your job.
Right.
Like for me, I was the only person that's running this. I could have pressed record and walked away.
Right.
And say, hey, ma'am, just try your best to stay in the camera and make sure your volumes is clean, and walked away. But like when I'm the boss of this project, and she's like, well, I'm not paying for this because you're leaving. And it's like, okay, I can't.
Right.
And her mom is a teacher. She
Right.
can't just leave. I mean, she could have, but you had to call in the substitute.
I mean, it's a hassle to have to do it like that, you know.
Yeah,
Because like I said, I always know how lucky I am because my mom is here.
yeah,
I got an extra
Mhm.
pair of hands.
Right. Right. Does your mom drive?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then it's funny, man. My mom used to be doing 90 everywhere. My mom was this woman who'd be like, she'd take her seatbelt off and do 90 on her freeway. Look for cops, right?
Yeah.
She'd tell you.
Yeah. She tell you look for cops.
Oh, see, man, she'd be look for
Yeah.
cops, look for them, keep an eye out for the
Mhm.
police. We'd be out there looking around, and she's flying 90.
Mm-hmm.
Now this lady's always just like, okay, why are you?
Drive so
You don't
fast.
see that red light way
Yeah.
a half mile.
Your mom's the sweetest. Your mom is the sweetest. I love her to death. She's always in good energy. I don't know if just because of me. So I'm giving her the returned love.
I don't think so. You know what I think it is? She went back home to Cleveland and she saw some family, and she was telling me that like everybody don't look great. Right? I'm like, so, and she was just like, they were talking about how well taken care of she is. Like, my mom gets to rest for the most part.
I love it.
Because there was a time where, right, she's running a household, working, going to school, dealing with 3 men, I mean, boys and men and all this other stuff.
Right.
She was just always tense and stressed. I think she just gets to chill.
Yeah.
That's
great.
Like you get to just
breathe. Yeah.
For the last, few years of not just having to be on,
Right.
go dealing with somebody else's bullshit every day.
Yeah.
She's dealing with the 4-year-old's bullshit.
Right.
It's not the worst
All
thing.
over again.
Yeah.
Are you starting to see your friends or aunts and uncles age now? You know when there's that time was like, man, you still look the same. You look the same. It was like you start seeing like, oh, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's the crow's feet. What's it called? Crow's feet.
Crow's feet.
Yeah. Like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I'm one of them, bro. I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah. So I looked at some picture of me some years ago. Saying, yeah.
Hey, I seen the picture of you and your boy when you posted.
Oh, me and Bad back in high school. Yeah, that was
Chaz right here was a problem. This little white suit.
Oh man, had a full hairline with the crispy waves. Still all the charisma I had then.
Yeah.
Oh wow, man, good times.
I seen my very athletic uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Who's always like challenged us to push-ups and pull-ups, and I've seen how he was kind of slowly moving. I said, "Oh,
did you challenge him now?"
No. I was like, "Oh, my 70-year-old, here we go. Here it is.
Right.
Oh, this age is just comes up on you, man."
Mm-hmm.
And you know what scares me is because of this knee injury I have. I think I might be adapting arthritis, and because it's like I feel like it's healed, but it's like this is still stiff. Like I don't like it, man, and it's like it takes a while for me to kind of like pop up. And
I've had knee problems since I was in high school.
Yeah.
You just got to do there's a lot of post treatment to not even to exercise, just to a regular day. If you have a long day of standing, and stuff like that, you just go. Always got to ice it because there's probably more inflammation than anything.
Damn.
So it's like, knee braces help. It's just like all those things to keep it from swelling. You just gotta.
It don't even swell, man. You just feel it.
It might, if you feel it, it's probably swollen,
right?
But you might not be able to see because it's hard to see like a knee swelling.
Damn.
Especially we a little bigger. It's hard to see knee swelling.
Yeah, dude. I need to drop this weight tonight.
But you can sometimes just put your hand over it and it feels hot. It's swollen.
Yeah.
You feel like it's heated here on most parts. So you always just gotta stretch it out and ice it. Sometimes you gotta like elevate it while you're sleeping. I gotta treat it a lot more.
Yeah, I slept on my stomach. I don't sleep on my stomach.
Are you scared of getting raped?
I'm not going to deny that. There he is. Oh, he's already primed and
They don't even want to steal your stuff.
All it takes is this right here.
Hey man, if you're sleeping in the middle of the night and all you feel is your shorts being pulled down, panic setting.
And somebody push you. I'm sorry.
I was detailing
because they push your head up for trying to get like push up. Oh boy, I'm sorry. And they punched the back of your head like, shut up, relax. It'd be over soon. Yeah, I slept on my stomach. It's been a long time since I slept on my stomach, and my knee, locks because it was slightly hanging off the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about.
Mhm.
So now it's locked.
You got to do it on the shins. I know what you're saying. Why is that? You got it sometimes, and I'll still do it and be like, I know this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Let me just move up to my shins.
Yeah.
Let me just move up a little bit on the bed.
Yeah, buddy. And when I got up, that mug said, I need 37 seconds to figure this out. The blood is no longer in these calf muscles. We need to reverse engineer where this blood is circulating to.
And then now it's terrible. I'm saying my back and shoulders, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's awful.
Everything that I thought I was healed from in my childhood was like, hey, remember that time you thought it was a good idea to ram
up that tree? You just had to do it.
Yeah, but it's like I am here. I'm here to collect my debt of pain. And my shoulder's still doing something right here from football. Kept coming out the socket.
Ugh.
Yep.
You were trying to high five somebody. What's up?
Let's just hug.
All right, I'm ready for the intro.
Oh, intro. You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
You got your little H2O domestic with a twist.
Yeah, let me see. This thing.
Oh, you got the proud source.
You know, it's a good water.
Talk about it.
Liquid Death.
I heard about this, man.
I don't know why it's so great out of a can.
What's crazy is that could have backfired terribly with that name. Like, why would you do that? But I guess it's a good name for you to say, yo, have you ever had Liquid Death?
Liquid Death.
What? It's water. Ain't no way that's liquid. Ain't no way. Trust me, it's Liquid Death.
Liquid Death. It looks like a big.
Yeah. That's crazy. I want to know, is cans better for water?
I don't know. I'm into it now, though.
Yeah.
Because after that, then I got this one. I was like, it just feels colder for longer.
Yeah.
I'm just going like, oh man, like feel it, grasp it, feel it. It's been out.
If you had some water, what would you name it? That'd be very marketable.
O2O.
O2O. Talk
about it. It's for women who are thirsty after the work nights. O2O, because it's like H2O.
Nice.
But for hoes. To rehydrate. It's for women's pH balance in a vagina. You know what I'm saying? O2O. Not just for ladies. Men be hoes too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think O2O has a good ring to
O2O?
O2O?
But it'll just be for hoes.
Yeah, for hoes.
Just marketing to hoes.
Marketing to hoes. It's a big hoe market.
It's a whole market of that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? What did you call yours?
Jesus sweat.
Jesus sweat?
Godly. God saliva.
You should call yours Lackwood's.
No, man.
Lackwidation.
Yeah, it's like, what's in here, man?
My Lackwoods. I excrete my Lackwoods. This is Lackwood excretion.
Angel breast milk.
That's what you would call water.
Because you got to make it seem like it's whole. It's clean and clear.
I would call it humanity's life source. Humanity's drip. Oh, I might just call it drip. You know what I mean? I might just call it drip.
Yeah.
That drip.
The drip.
The drip.
Or why not?
Call it why not?
Why not? Hey, why not? You got to. Survival.
Salival.
Woo! Salival. Salival is where is that?
Salival of the fittest, baby.
How much water is in your body? 70%?
Yeah.
Call it 70%. Oh. Right? Call it 70%.
That's not bad. We ain't gonna do none of these. Ain't no water coming out of after this episode.
Absolutely not. You ready?
Yeah. Welcome. Oh, were you about to?
No, you're good. I want to see if I can focus on here and not to look at that.
All right. Welcome back to the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please. What?
I was about to start beatboxing. Welcome back to the episode.
You forgot when you started, don't you?
No. After the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing
I
X.
came in early. Come on.
Typing is where you start.
You said podcast last time.
That's where you. As soon as they type in XD.
Then what's the line after that?
Type in X. By then, and then you start to rap.
I feel like we just did this last week, didn't we? Just last week?
We do it every episode.
Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream.
I was still waiting on podcast.
Typing.
But that's why I asked you where it comes at.
We hear podcast, just know it's about to start.
Well, see, this is why it's confusing because you say podcast and then you say typing, but they're not at the same time.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD.
That's what I.
When you hear podcast, just know that the next word is typing.
Well, that's what. So when you said come in at typing, I was like, well, where is that next to the podcast?
Immediately afterwards.
Well, now I know. Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and wet sleep. We're sort of popular like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Jazz Rogers, Lance Rock from Lansing. I'm Lacktoast ENT. I guess we playing for the bills, so give us another
check, please. No check, please. On me?
No. I couldn't hear myself. And I was like, I don't know if I said any of this.
Oh.
But I'm fine with
it. I was wondering why you started laughing.
Because it was like, because I hear it.
Because when I watched it last time, I was like, you can hear the beatboxing, but right. they don't come in like that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I didn't cover it.
Yeah. So in my head, I was like, did I say the right word?
Yes. Can you turn the bass down a little bit? Because then I was like, oh, you get a lot more when I.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
They're arguing like a married couple. We've been doing this a while. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time we recorded because of
the stoppage.
The stoppage.
Yeah.
I don't know where we stopped at either.
Yeah.
Talking about a lot of Marvel.
So it's gonna be an odd. Yeah.
we did one podcast and then like the tape stopped. Someone was like, "Hey, this stops abruptly." I was like, "Yeah, you're not.
Yeah. That's why I was like, this one man army is real, yo. Because when you're filming yourself, first the setup is the minor thing. You gotta check the battery, you gotta check the memory, the lighting, autofocus, the sound, how we sound.
Mm-hmm.
Is it loud enough? The mics, both mics, it's a lot. And I'm doing it by myself. Chaz doesn't help at all. Okay? Just FYI. Chaz come in like he's hey, you got it ready, let's go.
I was wondering why you didn't start yet. You're still setting up?
Yeah.
Be on the mic.
Maybe pre-record the rap. Y'all could do a mini video or something. That is very accurate. We could. But we talking about Chaz and Rogers here, yo.
What's that? Why am I getting thrown under the bus so much today? This is dirty under this bus. It's like all.
We could 100% do a pre-recording, but we don't even know where that would fit. I mean, I know how Tahir does his right in the beginning, but it won't make sense for y'all. It'll make sense for his posting it because we can do like an intro of the recording of it, and then we come right in as if that was the beginning of the podcast, you know. But for y'all will never get it because it'll be pre-recorded.
It's more fun to fuck it up though.
Yeah, I like the wildness
of the intro.
Yeah,
it's fun when it comes whatever, and then it's bad, and then it gets good, and it's like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah, that's for y'all. When we get a good one, it might make it through to the gram.
Yeah, you just posted on that.
Yeah, I was proud of that one. But somebody said, "Your eyes is reading." Damn it!
Somebody said your eyes is reading.
Like, you read the whole thing. You look at one time.
You should have blocked that person. Who was it?
It was Giovanna.
Oh, block her.
Yeah. So, do you want to do another one, dude? I guess I don't know. Are you done?
It's funny. I changed my watch, and I never know what time it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Listen,
dude, big hands on the
12.
12.
I can tell time, but in the midst of rushing to figure out what time it is and the date, I'm like, I'm not gonna let them again. 3:40, 3:45. I need a digital time reader.
I can do it. I'm always just like, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
If y'all interested, I think there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I can't remember what it was. Now.
If there's anything on a woman's body you would want, what would you want? If you can swap something, like, hey, y'all can have this, and we'll take that. If you want to do a trade of a woman's body,
the clitoris is high on my list. It's like a pocket penis. I think it's amazing.
So, what you getting rid of?
I'll probably just change penis for clitoris.
Really?
Straight up, even exchange. Yeah, I don't want the vagina.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the actual like.
So what do you do? Who are you having sex with?
Myself. Have you not seen those little rosebuds? Have you not seen women's reaction to those?
So you're gonna have balls and clitoris.
Balls.
They
gotta take the whole package.
No,
but I don't want the vagina though.
What? No, you can't be fair with this.
What do you mean? You said what part?
I said what part of a woman's body you would take and then get rid of when you. I
trade my penis and balls.
No,
what do you mean?
That's two pieces.
Well, then I'd trade my balls and I'd keep penis.
You turn it around.
You can have these balls. It is not fun.
No,
ball sack.
Yeah, those are the kryptonites.
Yeah, I don't want these. I'd be indestructible without these.
Hey man,
I'd be a menace in the streets.
Hey, balls are the. It's the I trust this girl for,
It's just so unnecessary that our balls on the outside. It looks dumb. It just looks stupid. He's got a ball sack hanging there.
I would love to know scientifically why our balls on the inside.
I want to get a ball removal surgery, bro. I want them gone.
You want to get neutered?
Yeah.
What happens? What happens if you get your balls removed?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
you gotta take the sack too. You gotta get rid of the whole thing. I just want dick. This is just
no. Why would you think?
Just penis, baby.
Why would you think I was talking about just removing the balls and keeping the sack?
Well, because I'm sure they can just take out the balls.
Just have like some loose skin there.
Yeah.
Like a chicken's.
I don't want to keep your nuts. No, women like nuts.
What happens if a man loses his balls?
It's gotta be amazing. It's gotta be amazing. Little flick of the wrist. Shut down. I'm in.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. Mm-hmm. If both balls are removed, sperm cannot be made, and a man becomes infertile. Also, without testicles, a man cannot make enough testosterone, which can decrease sex drive and affect his ability to have an erection. Other effects could indulge fatigue, hot flashes, and loss of muscle mass. You fine with all that?
Here's the thing. I wish I never got aroused.
Really?
I was asexual. I wish I was that. I wish that I could never want to have sex. I would never. I wish I didn't even care for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Talk about it. Why?
Because it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, it's different being married now, right? Mm-hmm. But because then it's a part of your. But had I not dated anyone ever, I would never even think about sex. I wouldn't be out here trying to. Half my motivation growing up was trying to smash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Half the things I did, my energy went into some of it's career, the rest was all right, after these jokes, who am I getting? And you planning out. I was like, it's a lot of time, money spent on women.
Potential cat flat.
Right. So now I would, if I could do it again, I'd be like, I wouldn't even ever think about it. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want to work and focus and do stuff. You know what I mean?
How bad is your sex life?
What do you mean? It's not that it's bad.
Damn it, dude.
But you gotta think because people, you gotta think about it. If you're never thinking about it, if you never thought about it, if you never wanted it, it wouldn't matter.
Same with food then.
Yes. Yeah, I would love that.
You would never want to eat if you didn't
If
have
I
to.
didn't, I would never sleep if I didn't have to.
Mm.
I would never. I hate sleeping. I mean, food is delicious,
Sleep
but if
on
I never thought about it, then yeah, why would I care? I would have spent a lot of time planning food in the day. You know what I mean? I was like, I would get rid of all those things.
But also, video games give you pleasure.
Yeah, sure.
You want to get rid of that?
No, I love
See what
video
I'm saying?
games.
You see what I'm saying? Why, that doesn't help your life.
Why not?
You rather play video games than have sex?
If my body wouldn't erect itself, you'd be minding your own business erection. You'd be like, come on, bro. It's not even time.
I'm in the third quarter.
It's not even appropriate right now.
Yeah.
Like your body literally is like, hey man, it's about that time.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
be like, dog, sure.
Right.
Nah, man, we gotta get this.
Yeah.
Like either you can do it or you can find somebody else for sex happening. Your body does it.
Yeah.
That's a different thing of me like,
Right.
oh, I want to go play some video games.
Right.
And your body's like, you could hit that stick or come beat me up.
Yeah,
Come on,
hit this
man.
stick. Yeah.
Like, get out of
You
here.
got to control, bro.
That's what
I'm almost certain if you do a poll and they were like, would you rather play sex for the rest of your life? I mean, play games for the rest of your life or have sex?
I have to pick sex because my body calls for it. But if I didn't ever have those feelings, it'd be video games.
But what is your feeling of I need to play video games?
Like I want to. Ooh, I got some time to play some video games
See?
real quick. Instead of having to, and I'm not talking about marriage life with me now. Because like I said, it's a very different, sex is a different thing.
You're a very selfish person, bro.
Why is that bad?
Because
I want to just worry about me.
At least sex is with another partner. So you're like, I want to please this person.
No, I wouldn't even bother with her. She wouldn't have to waste her time on me. Or at that case, because I wouldn't have sex. I don't know what my sexual preference is.
Hello. No more testosterone.
I might not be missing testosterone, man. You know what I mean?
You rather get some man boobs, some hips.
I already got the hips.
Yeah.
I got the man boobs.
Have you ever seen a sex toy for a man? Like, come on, try it out. Just see what it feels like.
I've seen. What was that thing?
It was like a handle. You see that one?
No. I seen this thing. It was like, I was like, she can't do that.
I know you're talking about. Yeah. There was one that it sits on your hips like this, and it has like little handles, as in like, hold on tight, and it has a strap on it that says it like.
It's got a harness.
Right. So as it like, and it snaps between your legs. And this mug be like, go. Be like, oh God. Turn it off. I see that mug, and then it had like a little TV on the top. Mm-hmm. Like so you can watch porn to kind of like as not a TV, but like you can like a phone holster, so you can put it there. But it don't move, but the thing moves, so it's not like you're going up and down the TV. So like this dude, whoever like, I don't need a woman. That's all I need. This mug was a harness.
It sounds expensive.
Of course. Yeah. You know what's really expensive and is embarrassing is having a live action sex doll.
Yeah.
And setting up and talking to it like, hey, you miss me today? And then doing all the.
I had to think about the cleanup.
Yeah, buddy.
Who's gonna clean this?
Yeah, buddy.
This up.
Yeah,
who's gonna clean this up?
Drag this mug to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. You got a long streak from you didn't. Yeah. Crazy.
I'd be mad that I'd have to like rinse out his robo vagina.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go. What do you use?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, well, this is no different than a woman has to clean up afterwards.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna clip from where we did our intro.
Okay. As the intro?
Yeah. So that'd be our ending for the last one and the intro for this.
There it is.
Yeah. Then I was like, no, I'm not gonna stop it. No, just keep going.
Yeah.
Have
you watched Dave?
Dave lost me in a few episodes. I think I was maybe third or fourth. Dave he just showed too much of his ass. And then they had this one episode, I know it was in the first season, I'm not sure which one. They lost me on this episode. It was a whole episode about him being milked by his girlfriend or something like that. And she had like a milking table. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I love the show.
And I was just like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, what does this have to do with anything?
Yeah.
And I was like, are we just doing this like
Yeah.
shock humor thing?
Yeah.
Once you stop with a real storyline with me, I'm out of here.
I'm all for it, brother. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
The milking.
I mean, it's his comedy. It's him.
And there's just a lot of his ass.
But it's also his actual story. This is not even like made up stuff. I remember him in an interview of I remember I was asking my first girlfriend, I think it would be dope if it was like a glory hole on a massage table.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be like getting milked. And then the dude was dying laughing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like everyone had filled a glory hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just put your dick in the hole and you like, who's gonna suck it? I don't know. But it's like, so now I tried to convince it to my girlfriend at the time. And she was like, we really gonna do this? And I pretty like drilled a hole in the massage table.
That's not what that is.
It's not, but they remixed the story.
I'm just saying.
It's a great story, dude.
That's where you lose me.
Well, I think the issue is it's male nudity that bothers you. Of course, I don't want to watch it, but that's his comedy.
It's every episode.
Yeah.
I was just like, why is this a thing every time?
No, I would say
this is a lot.
I would say at least 3 of the 10 episodes is him being nude. It's a great show.
And I was like, what does the guy do with anything? It'd be different if I was like, wow, that really shows like.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just antics. This is just, I'm put my ass out there.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know it's the number 1 show on Hulu.
It is.
So obviously people enjoy the show.
I'm sure. I heard great things about Day. That's just where they lost me.
Yeah, I love how it really feels new. And you see people pop up like, they really got Don Tito on the show, man. Mm-hmm. Like you see him like being really crazy, like, you know, I really don't like that, right? So cameras coming. Hey, what's going on, man? You're like, what the bitch is that though? That's what I want to know. Mm-hmm. Then so like so they make it seem like these crazy episode with Brad Pitt, Rachel McAdams, these are great episodes, man.
I can't even tell you who Rachel McGowan is.
Rachel McAdams?
McAdams?
Yeah, the girl who played in the Notebook, the main character.
Never seen it. What else
Doctor Strange love interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got a boring face. You know what I mean?
I get it. It's not a pumpkin face, but it's
not pumpkin face.
It'll do.
If that's the part of the job, most people would do it too. If what part? Did you watch? This is back to Marvel shows. Secret Invasion.
I did.
Did you like it?
I felt like it had a great beginning, then they ran out of money at the end. Kind of like they rushed it. It felt like it should have been like a 10 episode thing. I was like, oh, this series is the most important show of the universe. I mean, of the whole. It really felt like they setting up like, nigga, they've been here since the 90s. They everywhere. I was like, yo.
They fumbled at the one. Oh, not the one, but they had a good. I felt like it was like a field.
5 and 6 was like they really fumbled because they really could have took over the world. As in, like, there's no way we're stopping this.
That's all Super Skrull's like, not right.
Yeah, yeah, and there's no even if it is a thing to take every single person's DNA, and why would you put it in the one bottle? You an asshole. Why would you get the DNA of every single superhero, label it? How would you find out every? Well, I think that's Captain America. And how do you know people from different worlds? The Morals, okay. Drax, okay, cool. This is his blood. How do you get Captain Marvel's blood, yo?
Okay, because everybody spilled blood in the
right. But how?
What's that lady B?
How do you collect everyone's DNA?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
we're done here.
Yeah,
you're out of ideas.
Yeah,
I remember reading the Secret Invasion in the comics. I don't remember if that was a part of it.
No, it was definitely the Skrulls fighting the Avengers,
right?
As themselves.
We're talking about the Secret Invasion series on Disney+.
But also, why didn't they take advantage of anytime there are doppelgangers, or people who could shapeshift? Why didn't they do the whole? I don't know who to kill.
Shop locations near you. The first one is Shake Shack downtown Los Angeles at 401
It's like
West Street,
it's like
Los
Google.
Angeles.
This was like, oh, Dion, Shake Shack again?
Yeah.
South Street, Suite 2.
Okay, Google, shut up.
Google's like,
Who is that? Why don't they do the play the game of who is who? It's like I gotta kill somebody. It's like you know say that they do that anytime there's some sort of doppelganger. It's me. I promise you, it's me. It's me.
Like, say something only you would say. You've probably seen it since the longest though.
But come on, man, you gotta take advantage of it somehow. Not even like a loosely based off of that. Who is who? And you see two versions of them.
Like, would you really want to see them play? This is not corny. That's not original at all.
It's not original, but come like they never show two of the same people at the same time to be like who has the antidote? Who has this?
You guys get it, right? You guys get it. You got those.
How would you have fixed it?
We don't have to do this. The ending? I don't know.
Exactly.
I would have picked a different ending.
Your pie hole.
I wouldn't have done the. No, remember that time that we were 5? Yeah. Remember that time we were 5?
I think it should have had an open ending, as in like we lose, we out here. Like it could have been, trust me, it's me, and then they got loose and it was like, yeah, we didn't take the villain, we couldn't find him, and then now the episode's like, hey, we don't know where this person's gonna pop up at. We don't know if he's going to do another rebellion in 5-6 years now.
Would you date a squirrel like Samuel Jackson? A squirrel?
That's crazy.
Would you have got it on with her?
That's so disgusting. That's not even.
Why? Because she's
green. It's not. So it's a different species, man. Mm-hmm. You don't even know if they have a vagina.
I'm sure he knows.
And he knows now.
He's been with her for a long time,
right? But you don't even know that's what if their blood is HIV, and that's where it came from, because it came in the 90s, right? They came in the 90s because it's scroll blood that has.
I think HIV came in the 80s, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So with this whole time, this is how it got spread.
You know what? I think that. I might try to hit it, but this is also why I don't want a penis and stuff.
I was like, dude, you just talking all outside your neck right now.
Dog, you know how dope it would be to have a green chick? You want to. I would love it when women came in all. What? Hold on. Wait a second. If you met some chick who was magenta, you want to be like, yo, it's sure she. Let's say she's human, but she just has a different spectrum of color. You're not dating a magenta chick. You're not dating a sky blue chick. I would date a dark blue chick also. You're not gonna date a forest green rich. What are you talking about?
I'm taking her to Vegas to Circus and see if I can make some money.
What are you talking about? I would love, bro. If women came in those different, I would love that. You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yes. What's the movie? Avatar. That kind of blue.
Mm-mm. Man, y'all.
I'd be all
I don't know why y'all think all women, females, have a vagina. I know it's in different species, dude.
Most animals that are female have vaginas.
Right. You know, like Predator. Mm-hmm. That's a female. They can be females. Alien could be a female. Are you gonna smash her?
No, they're not cute looking. You know what I mean? You still gotta be cute looking, like the scrolls weren't cute looking.
You don't think Nala, Mufasa's girlfriend, is cute?
The animated one, not that live action bullshit. The animated one, Lola Bunny.
Would you smash a lion because it's cute? Look at you now, weirdo.
No, I wouldn't smash a lion, but if she was like a humanoid lion kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like Thundercats. Chitara?
You better get that word. A thunderclap. The thunderclap.
I might risk it, baby.
If a very attractive woman is like, hey, before we have sex, I just want you to know that I do have an STI. But don't worry, I have antibiotics. So immediately afterwards, no. So take it right now, but by the time it gets in your bloodstream, you should be already infected.
No. You got to hit me with that after.
Like, damn it, you got me.
I'm like, oh, you dirty fish.
You got me. Pun intended.
Absolutely not.
Who? I don't like your tone asking this. Who is it? What am I asking?
I was just talking about glory hole, but when it considers someone different color for all the parts on them, that's Dion. I'm down for the different colors and all the parts. If they had the female anatomy, absolutely, absolutely. If she was a human, but she was just a different, you're a racist. You're a racist sack of shit. You know that? You're racist, yo.
It's a different species, man.
So what?
Animals are different species.
No. We just say she had all the human anatomy. If she had the human anatomy.
Right. What is considered a human anatomy?
What do you mean it was considered a human? A biological woman, a bio woman.
Right. What about a female gorilla?
That's not a human.
But
did I not just say? Did y'all hear me?
They have
y'all hear me say
arms,
human?
legs. What are you talking about? Like, it's not like you.
That's not a human. A gorilla and a human aren't the same thing. I said I literally said the word.
Yeah.
You know the human?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said.
Then you got to ask if Dion knows the word human because I've said human 6 times.
I'm thinking of like characteristics as in like arms, legs, and they can move like a human.
Okay. So if they were like a human-esque type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like some kind of animal human who can talk,
right?
And has the same mentality as us.
Yeah,
I probably said it.
Yeah,
but not the furry one.
An entire animal. Remember that?
Is she furry?
Just the face.
The rest is smooth.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman with a full beard.
Oh, no.
Come on, man. Come on.
Lady, you said, can you get a pink toe?
Come on, man. If a woman had a beard, you wouldn't smash.
No.
But if she was purple, you would.
Yes. Does she have
crazy?
A beard? Does she have a beard? Purple.
Crazy.
Does purple have a beard?
She has a mane.
Grab by the mane.
Your logic is crazy. If she's a
my wife is on.
If she's a,
we can't talk about this anymore.
No. No. What you said? We what?
Y'all matching today?
No, we're not.
I guess we're black. We're not black and white.
No, man. I don't think you're following your logic.
What do you mean?
Because I'm giving you a perfectly described woman. She's a woman, beautiful, everything you like about her. But if she has a beard, you said no.
Yeah, Mom.
But if it's a woman who is a whole different color with her body is ribbed with little tiny
ribbed.
Yeah, like Gamora.
Wait,
because
you went from color to now she's scaly.
Because you described Gamora or
no,
would you smash She-Hulk?
I would.
See what I'm saying, dude? She has scales.
No, she doesn't. Where'd you get scales from? She's not half lizard.
I'm thinking of Avatar.
I don't think she was scaly either.
She was scaly, yo. You see her skin?
But she's not a humanoid.
What is the difference between humanoid?
A human, Dion. A human.
The Avatar women are humans.
No, they're not.
They have hands and feet.
That is not that.
What is different? What are you saying?
Are you saying that the gorillas are same as humans?
Humanoid is what?
A human, Dion. A human.
So hold on, nigga. So She-Hulk is not a human. Come on, man. Come back to the. Don't embarrass me, man. My friends are watching, yo. Don't do me like this, man. Skin makes no difference to Chaz. Come on, brother. Don't do me like this. Stop. I'm thinking you're saying human aspects.
Oh, just give me a second. Okay. And we're talking about a human being.
Yes.
Let's take a woman.
Right.
Okay. Let's say take a Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Okay. If you put different skin colors on her, there's no problems. Okay. Whether she's blue, green, orange, purple, I'm in. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you put monkey paws on her, I'm out. Or a beard or hair. Then I'm out.
So you're not.
But if she's the same human type, anatomy-wise, human, not animal-esque or alien, unless We find out she's alien, but they're human. Because I think that if you went to Mars, you would see human-looking people on Mars. I don't think that makes a huge difference. I think they tolerate a little more cold than we were.
You keep moving the goalposts, bro.
I'm not moving the goalposts.
This whole thing was, would you smash a squirrel?
A
You
squirrel.
know what they look like, right?
So so I said a squirrel,
right.
Face-wise, no. But if she was cute, I mean,
they can be anything.
Well, I will find out when I get down there, won't I?
Oh, what you mean down there in her crotch?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, this isn't human. This looks like the face. This is not attractive. But if I got down there, she was like, oh, hold on. And then she changed it to vagina.
She changed her vagina.
I was like, oh my God, what is that? Oh, sorry. No. That I recognize.
Now we're back to square one.
Now I'm in again, baby. It ain't gonna change mid-pump, is it?
I got tighter. What's happening? Oh boy.
Oh, snap.
You're wild. Dude.
You're wild.
No, because you're moving.
Yeah, I said, what do you mean by human?
No, man, because
when you say human, what do you mean, like an Adam and Eve or like a gorilla?
Because I'm throwing things out there, and you're like, yes, absolutely. So the whole thing came from Skrulls. I immediately picture Skrulls as the template. They have bumpy skin.
Okay.
Right? We know they can switch to humans.
Sure.
So then we went from Avatar, which they have 3 fingers, 2 feet.
So here's the thing.
2 toes.
If I saw Avatar and she's the way she is, she spoke, right? They're very they have the same mental capability, right? Mental, like we can. It's not like an animal where you can't really talk, where they're off of instincts, right? So then if we were talking and she's like, hey, look, man, I never really date humans. You know, I'm an alien. I'm big and blue. You okay with that? And I'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then she'd be like, a regular vaginas is fine. I'd be like, yeah. And me and my blue chick would go hang out. And I'm like, so what? But now if she's furry, which I think they are, I'm out.
Avatars is furry.
I think so.
Because
I haven't seen
the long ponytail.
No, if there's hair on them, like I'm not mad at the ears or the smile. If there's hair on you, the eyes are beautiful.
Yeah.
The hair though, I don't like that.
They can shave it
furry. They should look like a bald cat.
Yeah.
Then I'm out again. I'm out again on the bald cat look. But if we were just talking about women in different colors,
I'm gonna look this up, man.
Oh man.
I'm looking this up, dude. I gotta do this right now.
Magenta is what I'm going for. Let me make sure I got magenta right before I get some chick I don't want. I mean, I still date.
Watch this, yo. Because women can be beautiful with beards.
What?
Why are you laughing, yo?
How many bearded women have you dated?
I haven't dated any bearded women.
Dion Love. You hear that, hairy woman? Don't you shave. Dion loves a good, crisp, clean, shaved goatee. Dion, so let me trim you up, girl.
Because I'm trying to find the one.
You be crazy if you like them bald down top. Ew, shave that. No, let that beard go.
Let that beard go, yeah. Let that beard go for your boy.
Magenta, this would be a beautiful woman. She just came in all magenta. Like, come on, man. Magenta. No? Lack?
Huh?
You want a magenta? Who's a bad chick to you?
A very attractive woman?
Yes.
Why you know you say as in like you a bad girl? You said bad. I think her name is I just seen Logan Brownie.
Logan Brownie. Is she a porn star? Am I gonna pull up something? Oh, she's an actress, right?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
I just seen her name recently. So as I pull this up,
you win. Say you win, Dion.
No, because in this climate right now, they all look like.
You saying if she had a magenta skin, you wouldn't date her still? Yeah, you would. There you go. She was light blue. She was sky blue. You not dating her?
No.
Yes, you are. Dion lying his ass off. Lying his ass off.
Nope.
If she came in matching your Tar Heel Jordans, you wouldn't that same color Tar Heel blue. You're not dating her?
Nope.
Dion's like, goddamn lying. Oh, what is happening? What is happening?
Is that distracting? You couldn't date that right there,
No,
huh?
no. That's not a dude.
That's a woman.
No, that's not a woman.
That's a woman, yo.
What is happening? That's too much of a beard, bro.
Yeah. That's a woman right there.
Not at all.
That's a woman.
Not at all.
But you know, it sucks because in this climate, there's a lot of men who do this.
Who do what?
That have full beards, and then they just kind of like, I'm gonna wear makeup.
That there are full women who do that?
No, there's a men like Sassy Santana. What's his name?
Oh,
Saucy Santana. He has a full beard, but he just kind of wear makeup. Now, like it sucks because now we're associating women who has there we go. They have that defect. Can't we see it? There we go. And the fact that she has a beard that she can't help, man. She said she cut it off. I remember watching a documentary. This girl's like, I try to cut it off. I mean, it just keeps growing back. So I was like, I gotta just go ahead and just live my truth like this.
somebody dated.
Yeah. But what is it about a beard that you don't like?
The hair.
Yes, I'm saying as in like, yeah, I don't want to be seen with this.
The hair.
Ooh, how about this? A bald woman. You fine with that?
Mm-hmm. She's cute with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I used to love Eve.
Yeah. I used to really, this sounds crazy. You know when women had those like really like soft but thick sideburns that kind of like tapered.
The Ashantis.
Yeah, they kind of tapered to their chin. But it wasn't like a design. It was just like she got some good hair. Like she got some.
Never a fan.
No,
I don't like the hair, man. Not like that.
Yeah.
That's why I be worried about Izzy because her back is hairy still, and they told me that all that was gonna come off, and it's not. I really
let her live, yo.
I want to shave her back so
Let
bad.
her.
I really want to.
Chaz, what are you doing? I have to.
Just wax her back.
You got her head down.
I did
It's
not
for
want
the
to
best.
hair, baby.
It's for the
Man.
best.
I was like, "This can come off." They're like, "Yeah, it come right off." I'm like, "It's not.
Yeah.
It's not coming off." I don't know. I'm not very hairy. It's just not.
So definitely yo.
Yo's not hairy.
Yeah.
We definitely would have been split.
I'm not hairy at all.
Ow!
My-
Okay,
my-
you getting that out?
My parents are very hairy, but my legs are not hairy at all.
I got no chest hair, no back hair, no. I barely have armpit hair.
Yeah.
Hardly any leg hair.
I started shaving my armpit hair, yo.
Why?
Why you laugh, yo?
Why?
Why do we have armpit hair?
I don't know. Protect you from dirt and stuff. I don't know.
But hair keeps smell. So I was like, and
Are you extra ripe lately?
no.
And you were like,
That-
you know what?
That sounds like an excuse to wear it. No, I started to have certain deodorants that was like cake up my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is just.
You don't just use the clear stuff.
I switched it, but I was like, why do I have hair up on my arm? And it wasn't like a good like piece of hair. It was like a strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's just like a Hitler's mustache of hair on my arm. So I was like, there's no point of me keeping it. So after I manscaped, which is the next ad, I would just go ahead and shave my armpit hairs. I'll tell y'all, man, next podcast, I'm going to have some fake ads, yo. Push through it.
Yeah. Your what was the floss one you did?
The what?
The floss one. The floss.
I don't remember.
You did somebody had like floss sticks or something.
Oh, Leon Spink's reusable toothpicks.
It's reusable. I don't know which one.
You know what Leon Spinks is?
Yeah, the boxer.
Yeah, you seen his face?
Oh yeah, big old gap.
Yeah. That was it. That's what was funny.
Somebody definitely punched his teeth out.
Yeah.
Yeah, gross.
Leon Spink's reusable toothpicks.
I'm mad that you want to date. I want to know in the chat, man. Would y'all date somebody else with different skin color? Well, that's very basic of saying it.
Yeah.
Not of different
That's
skin
very
color
basic.
per se, but
Unusual,
yeah.
flamboyant.
A bright red, a magenta, sky blue, dark green, whatever color you could think of. Would you date somebody who was outside your
Let's just say a scroll.
spectrum? No, because the scrolls have that face. That's different. It's different if you're still cute, but that face, you're just like, oh.
Well, let's say
I would date the rainbow. Come on, Moyo.
let's say how you feel about Gamora? She has a beautiful
She has
face, right?
scales though, but she's definitely cute.
Hello. I tip the scale. Date the rainbow is crazy.
It's not crazy, yo.
That's crazy.
You know what's funny? Now that I'm thinking about this,
What?
I was thinking about how fine Lola Bunny was.
Yeah.
Now, hair turns me off.
Mhm.
But have you ever touched like a really soft carpet thing that you're like, ooh?
Yeah, my carpet at the loft, yo.
If she felt like that, I might be back in.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
beard?
No, not beard, but like some kind of humanoidish creature.
Mm-hmm.
But she'd have to have soft fur.
Yeah.
And then I
Now we're
knew
back
like,
together.
oh,
And
this is cozy.
and-
If I find a cozy chick,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. All right.
Don't try to get Gomorrafied. When I think of Gomorrah, I think of
nice callback.
gonorrhea.
That's what she's talking about. That's a callback to
Gomorrafied.
because we talking about Sodom and Gomorrah on one of the podcasts, and we was like, we know where sodomized came from, but where did Gomorrah come from?
Oh, so I believe. Wait. Sodom and Gomorrah were twin cities, right?
Pretty much like Vegas.
Right, Vegas.
No, I mean it was like the crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just cities, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess a lot of sodomizing happened.
Yeah,
right?
for them to be like, this is Sodom.
You have the nickname or something?
Yeah.
You went to somebody came out walking funny? You went to Sodom?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna sodomize you. And then Gomorrah is they were just names of cities, and now they can never use those names again.
Yeah. Yeah, to throw that whole thing down.
Oh, that's over.
What is Gomorrah? So what if
they were just cities? They were just named cities.
Yeah, I'm saying, but so obviously sodomized came from Sodom. But what do you think happened in Gomorrah for them to?
No, well, think about this. The act of sodomizing is named after Sodom, but that was just the city name.
Right.
So it wasn't it's named after something.
Right.
It was already that. And they were just like, a lot of this happens here.
Right. Well, I'm still asking, what do you think happened in Gomorrah?
Probably
nothing.
Probably the same.
The mouth of sodomizing.
I don't think they were just like or maybe it was a gonorrhea back in that time and it got changed. Or
Yeah.
Oh, your penis is all.
I really feel like they should, as like a vaccine, they should give everybody antibiotics so we can eradicate all STDs. So we go back to the earlier days of no condoms. I know still there's HIV, there's herpes and stuff like that, because herpes get that rap, but I think we should at least get a hold of these STDs. I just had like a little PSA because I'm thinking because there's so many curable STDs. Like, why does gonorrhea and chlamydia still roam around?
You know what's funny, man?
We'll talk about it.
One day, this podcast will be like really, really crazy popular, right? And people are gonna miss they're missing so much. It's not gonna be the same when people hear this stuff like that. So people are just missing out.
Yeah.
On the most wildest random.
You gotta spitball all your ideas on this podcast.
I'm with you. Which is the freedom that we do here.
This is before money.
You think when the ads start coming in, we'll change it up?
Yes.
Like we can't.
Yeah, got to, man, because you can't. You lose money. Yeah, they talking about sodomizing.
If somebody comes in knowing what we're talking about, I'll be like, hey, bro, this is what the podcast is about.
Yeah.
I'll try to steer you clear on the ad, but this is we don't know what's gonna happen. There's no plan.
Yeah.
Sodom was the action place. Gomorrah were the watchers.
It was like a
don't go over there.
Yeah. They were like the ring was it when they go like in the Coliseum, like the
when they're inside the actual stadium.
Sodomized people sodomized go down there. It's like, you call that a sodomized? Why is it called sodomized though?
I think it's just called sodomized because it's probably what happened in that city. But let's
because isn't anal sex sodomizing?
Right.
But
but think about that. The city was already called Sodom.
Right.
So how many people sodomized
Yeah.
for them to be like, yo, we got to call the whole thing. We got to call anal sex because you're not coming here unless you're trying to get smashed in a butt.
Yeah.
This is what you're coming here
Yeah.
for. We're known for that.
That was the general mission.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We're known for that.
Yeah. And just know that hygiene wasn't on priority.
Hygiene.
It was no make sure you clean, make sure you do a little lobotomy and clean that out. It was just like as is.
Ass.
As is. Come as you go, pun intended.
Oh man.
Like you like I'm certain that funk was
Oh.
very normal.
I have a thought.
Go for it.
Check this out. All
Check it.
right, here we go. So most cities have like a name, right? Like if you're from somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Like Angelinos, right?
Okay.
If you're from Los Angeles. So what if they were already the sodomizers because they're from Sodom?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you started tripping from out of town, that's how they punished you.
Mm.
You got sodomized by the sodomizers. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So if you was like in a prison or something like that, and it's like, well, you know what time it is. It's,
Yeah.
No. You can't get arrested in Sodom. You know what happens? The sodomizers,
Yeah.
they sodomize.
Yeah. That was the prison. That whole city was a prison.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Niggas were chasing dreams in Sodom. Like, I want to go to sodomize. I want to be the sodomizer.
Or you went to like Gomorrah was like New York, and he was like, we can make it here, we can make it anywhere. And then if you didn't make it, you really had to
Get
go to Sodom.
sodomized. You didn't pay your rent. You gotta go get sodomized.
Then you come back to Gomorrah holding your ass.
Yeah. You got Sodom, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
He finished in you.
Sodomies. They were like they were taking folks that wasn't consensual. I mean, that's what happens, bro. You run up in Sodom. Ain't gotta be consensual. That's what you get sodomized, bro.
You know what's crazy? It has to only been men.
Why?
Because it's like woman was like, I have a perfectly great hole, man. Why are you avoiding this?
It's not tight enough.
It's like I have a hole.
I want to barely be able to get in there. No lube back in those days. Who knows what they use?
Gosh, dude.
I don't get it. Vagina's amazing.
Yeah. But why would like it has to be only a men's own? It has to be like a Moorhead. Like a
Not
Moorhead
Sodom
college.
was the New Jersey of the Old Testament. Is that what it's like? Is that what Sodom's like, New Jersey? I've never been.
It was definitely like Moorhead because only men there. Women was like, there's no point in me going there.
Moorhead. Oh, the college.
Yeah.
I went straight to Moor
Oh,
Head.
yeah. That's why they named it off of that.
You know what we need here?
That's crazy.
That's probably like, man,
Hold on.
there's more heads here.
No, let me look it up. I think that's Morehouse. I think Morehouse is.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah. Let me see.
Morehouse definitely sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, it's
Moorhead is something, right?
Yeah, it's two HBCUs.
Ah.
But I think Morehouse is all boys
Mhm.
because Moorhead be offensive
Why?
if it was an all boys school.
Not back in the day. Depends on when it got made.
I
You
want
know?
Moorhead here and Moorhead. Let me see.
We better go into more puss.
No, I can't. Please see this.
More labia.
Oh, more. Let me see it. No,
More clip. More badge. I had to go there. Yeah, I'm gonna go to more badge. Nobody studies there.
let me see.
That's how I'm New Jersey.
Can y'all tell me in the comment section, is Moorhead the all male school? Or was it Morehouse? All male school HBCU.
We did go to college at.
It's Morehouse. I'm sorry, it's Morehouse. I went to Thomas More. It's too ironic. Thomas More College in Crestview Hills, Kentucky.
That's a Thomas More.
Thomas More College.
Thomas More College.
TMC.
Thomas More College. That doesn't sound like a real college. Sounds like you got hustled.
I went.
Did you
I
get
was
a
in
degree?
dorms.
Did you graduate?
No, I went for 1 year, then I came out here.
That sounds more accurate.
Yeah. I came out here, went there for 1 year. Best time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
College is the best time of my life.
Mm-hmm. What happened? Why did you want to stay for a year?
Well, my aunt, man, I'm really curious to know how my life would have changed if I stayed there. But my aunt discovered me at my grandmother's like birthday party. It's like, so what you doing with your life? I was like, well, I'm going to college. I'm going to be an actor in Crestview Hills, Kentucky. She's like, Crestview, Kentucky? What are you doing out there? Come out there and stay with me. And I was
In
like,
LA.
Yeah. And I was like, where you live? I live in LA. That's where the actors are at. And you can do your comedy and you can still chase your dreams. All I'm asking you to do is your payment is to go to college. I was like, all right. If that's the plan, let's do it. So I came out to LA in 2001 fall and enrolled in Los Angeles Southwest College, played football, went for creative writing, and that's my original how I came out here. Yeah.
How long you stay with John for?
I stayed with her for like 3 years. I had the thing that aligned was so perfect because I came out here. She got stationed to Mississippi.
She was in the
Army.
Uh-huh.
So I had her back house. And her daughter had the front house. So I had like my own little.
So she was not even in the state.
I didn't have to pay rent. All I paid was for utilities.
Oh, you had a great thing going. Why you still not there?
Because she ended up selling the house. And at that time, I then met Denise, and then we moved in together. So we stayed together.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was there for 2 years, and then just some sort of discrepancies that happened with the house, and just working with her daughter. You know, about to sell the house, we're about to move in. You know, in the most cleanest way is she's like the daughter was like, I could be renting out this location if you don't pay me rent. You know. And then the mom was like,
"Oh, your cousin."
Exactly. Damn. Yeah. If you don't pay me rent, I can easily rent this out to somebody. So what happened was, she tried that. So when I moved out to move with Denise, when she tried that, it wasn't registered with the city because my aunt made that on her own, as in like I wanted to just create. You know, you gotta register rooms and stuff.
Right.
So they got flagged. You got to turn this back. And it backfired on her. She tried to do it on the low. Because you can't just rent out.
They got an anonymous tip?
Yeah.
But it was anonymous.
And then the guy didn't pay.
Dion was like, hello? Yeah, I find some legal.
Yeah.
Legal sanctioned rent.
Yeah. You
gotta come take a look at it.
It's got to take a look at this, boy. This is crazy.
There's roaches
everywhere. And the dude, it backfired, so they tried doing the low because he tried to register with the city. They said, no, you can't rent this out unless it's registered. So she's like, anyway, she tried to like bypass that. She's like, hey, Earl, you want to live in my space? All I'm doing is charging like $800 a month for this place. It has a bathroom, it has a sink. He said, yeah, cool. She tried to do it on the table. Nigga never paid. Then she tried to evict him. And now the city was like, nigga, didn't we just tell you cannot rent this out? Now you got to turn it back into its original state, which was the garage. And then because of the amount of stuff that needed to happen, my aunt was like, I'm selling this house, man, because it's going to cost me more money. So she tried to sell it as is. And they're like, you can't even put it on the market as this. Either tear it down or put it back as the garage, because, you know what I'm saying? So things just kept falling apart because of the daughter wanted to.
Getting greedy.
Yeah. Because she didn't have a job, man.
Where is she now?
She's ready. She wanted some things to happen, man. She didn't have a job, and she wanted to have that to be extra income. I get it. I was making great money too, man. I was making great money. No.
Before that,
I was working at Hollywood Roosevelt.
Hotel?
Yeah. I was a bellman.
Okay. You got some tips and stuff?
$400 a night. And then obviously we had a base pay. We was getting paid $625 on the Richter scale. Just
what scale?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that. This scale.
Were you trying to say on the Richter scale?
Sure.
Which is the earthquake scale?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
It came in my head, man. Just know, man. I mean,
You don't have to say everything that comes to your head, you know.
I don't have. Right here.
Who's here? Who's here?
Yeah, I had that, and I was making crazy money, and this was the time where I was getting money stolen from me. I don't know if I told you that before.
Who was stealing money from
Come
you?
on, man. Who we talking about?
Your cousin was stealing from
Hey,
you?
man. Hey.
She was going into your back house stealing your bread?
100%. And like I said, I was getting one, so I was putting my Discover card, AT&T bill, gas bill, electric bill. Like I was dividing it up. Like every time I came home at night, so at the end of the day, all these should be even.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is it $300 in here? $260, $290, $130. I was like,
you put a lot of credit card money. Someone can buy credit cards.
well,
you already over $1,000.
Yeah. And I was like, hey man, did you just right back here because my money is no, haven't. Definitely did. So then we had like a lot of attention of just like I'm winning over here. Mm-hmm. I bought a car. She seen me looking clean because I had no rent.
And she just didn't want to go get a job.
No. She was like, I want what he got.
But I don't want to work.
I don't want to work. What you doing right now, people would die for that. Mm-hmm. I get the logic. This is my mama's house. Yes, I'm not paying rent because she paid for it. The house is paid for.
People get so much, they want so much credit for something their parents did.
Yeah.
And your mama gave me a gift also.
Right. I took advantage. I made, when you don't have to pay rent,
right?
Made so much, and it was crazy tips from Hollywood.
Right,
crazy tips. I would have never left. I've been there today.
Did you get fired?
I got fired.
What did you do?
I told the story numerous times.
Oh, you might have.
But it's all good.
Something about sleeping through something. You slept through like sometimes.
No, not that one. That happened on the second hotel. Because when you have a good thing, you try to get it again. So that was the second time. So how I got fired was, we have like these outer towner buses that come, like people from Asia. They'll come and they unload their luggage, right? Mm-hmm. The person who was supposed to come in had asked off, so I had to control this entire thing by myself, right? Mm-hmm. So what we do is we drag all their luggage into like this luggage storage area, right? We go to the front desk, we go and get the list, and we be like, okay, 103, 207, this goes, we see the name with the number, and we attach everything to that. And then from there, we'll tag it and then write the number of where these luggage goes to, right? Okay. I'm by myself. I'm kind of pissed because I'm doing it by myself, but I'm at the same time, I'm taking my time. So what we do is you lug up, you pack up all the stuff on the bellhop, on the bell cart, and you take it to each floor. Right. Okay. This goes to this fourth floor. This is taking an all-day thing. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm on cruise control. I'm not upset.
You're just working.
Mm-hmm. And then later that night, it was like, hey, 203 is missing their luggage. And I was like, well,
I don't have anything else.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I did it. And then they were like, yeah, we're missing it. It's like the boss. Mm-hmm. It's the person, the TED Talk person everyone comes to see. Okay. Like he's missing all his material. He's like the guy, right? And I was like, I don't know. I dropped everything off. You can check the cameras. I don't have this stuff. They went in the closet trying to look for it. What I messed up on was they had a room 302 on the third floor was vacant. Okay. But we still have access to it because it was vacant because it was under construction. Okay. So it's only a few that wasn't rentable. Okay. So I ended up dropping something off in 203 and 302. So the numbers were reversed.
Dyslexia.
Right. So it's in their room, but no one could find it because that room was unoccupied until the maid, like 6-7 months from now, went in there and was like, it's here. Wow. Yeah, because they would have never found it. But I had access to each room because I have the key to so I'm just dropping them off. I put it right in front of the door.
So you just dropped them off inside their room?
Right. Right. So the whole floor wasn't unoccupied. It was probably like like 6 as a backup, as in like, okay, if we get overflow, these are gonna be the rooms. I'm not knowing which one was which.
Gotcha.
So it was like, well, since you lost the luggage, we're gonna have to let you go because he was passing out checks and stuff. Like the money of this particular event is like everyone came here for this, and he had to kind of like, until we figure this out, we can't pass out this, these awards for the so and so. So the whole entire event got ruined, and I was just like, well, I mean, hey, they hit me up like 6 months from there, like, hey, damn, we found the luggage, bro. And I was like, told you, man. I was like, but at the time I was at a different job.
Wow.
But
did they try to get your job back?
I mean, at that time I was at another job doing the same thing. Because
That
after
you got
that,
fired for.
yeah, I got fired for sleeping. The other one did not hit though. The other did not hit, man.
Not like that one.
I was at Roosevelt, then I went to the Hilton.
The Hilton wasn't paying like that?
No, bro. No, bro.
Dang, dog.
Yeah, it was great money, bro. Great money.
But sucks you got fired. I feel the dude, because I'd have been like, dog, now we don't have everything.
Right.
I trust you. But also, you should have kept your shit.
I should have kept it?
No, like when you got something that important, like I don't give my laptop to nobody. Stuff like that.
Right.
Like, no, nobody gets this. I'm not gonna risk losing this.
Right. It's one of those things probably like he was in the lobby and got slide here real quick before.
Sure, if we probably thought about yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. It's going straight upstairs. That's it. It's going straight upstairs. But at the same time, I was really taking my time. And then, do you get certain people that kind of request for it? Hey, can I get my bags now? And then I'm like, because I usually go from like the 11th floor and go down. So I'm not like doing like 2 back down, 3 back down. Like I go from the top and do all the 11 floors and then have like 10 right up under like that. So I will stack it accordingly. Yeah. So.
And then you got to go and make special treatment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
dude.
Good money. Somebody else came and was like, oh.
Yeah. No, obviously the maid found it.
No, I just mean whoever got that job next. They're just like, yes.
And I was pissed because, like I say, if we had different,
or somebody applied against you, dog.
And
somebody saw you making all that money, was hating.
Yeah.
They couldn't wait to get you fired.
Mind you, this is a hotel. I'm the only one working.
Yeah.
So there's other people coming in.
Right.
So I had to pretty much stop and kind of like bounce around from different people.
You gotta see who's working there, because that maid's son started working there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
All right, man, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, man, put the condom on, yo.
Yeah, staying safe. I'm not trying to get Sodom and Gomorrah out here.
That'd be the way to end it. Let's go ahead and put this condom on. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
I think we talked about that once, getting the pubic hair in there. Oh, boy. Anyways. Thank you guys for watching the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
No. Check, please.
Appreciate y'all, man.
If y'all watching this live here, thank you guys so much for watching this on Lacktoast ENT. We appreciate you chiming in, talking to us. I love y'all. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your favorite part. Time code this so we can use this as a time stamp of possibly content for social media. Yeah, there you go with the likes. I appreciate it. I see the hearts. Go for it, Chaz. I'm done.
And then if you guys are watching here, Aki, thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for supporting in general, man. I am in Chicago September 2nd and September 3rd with Shantae Waynes at the Den Theater.
Goddamn theater.
And then I will be in Baltimore September 21st and 22nd with Shantae Waynes at the Something Factory. I can never remember the name of the place.
Laugh Factory.
No. But hey, look up Shantae in comedy. I'll be in there. Appreciate y'all, and we'll check out that.
Is it just y'all two perform? Or is it the third person?
They might have a host, but it's just us that I know. I'm trying to run in there, Ronnie Ray and remember Todd Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit with the folks. All right, y'all. Peace, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
What? Ah, shit. Has it been off? How do we not notice?
I think it just cut off there.
It's all right. Well, maybe it just be one video.
Yeah. It had like 80 minutes on it.
Oh, okay. I see enough time. Let me use the bathroom. You gonna
No.
stay for a second?
You good.
A lot of urine. I'm 8 yet. I'm off all liquids.
A lot of urine be pushing up on this podcast.
Yeah. You got a cake over here?
You said cake?
You see this bag and look like a box in there?
That's funny. So yesterday, y'all. Yesterday, I was Yesterday I was watching a client in my loft because I rent out my second location. This location, the second location, and what's crazy is every now and then you got to kind of check up on your client to see what they're doing and see if everything is going smooth, whatever. And then I just happened to, it's the craziest thing. I just happened to click to see, hey, let's see what they're doing. This woman was like this close to my camera doing this. I'm like, scared the hell out of me, dude. Scared the hell. I have no idea why she was looking at the camera. I don't know if she was blocking me from seeing anything, but it happened so quickly. Let me just see what she's doing. Let me see if everything is smooth. She right in the camera like this. And I didn't say, hey, I didn't respond back because I didn't want to, make it seem like I've been watching her for the past 6 hours. But it definitely scared the hell out of me. So then I rewinded it back like, what, how did we get here? Like, how did this happen? So I rewinded it back like 10 minutes and then she was having a conversation of like, I'm actually curious to know, do people have sex here? So she was starting to have a conversation with a camera person. I'm curious to know if people have sex here. And then it was like, I don't see why not. It was like, is there anything in the fine print? And then the guy was like, let me check. And he's like, if there is, I'm sure there's cameras here, right? And then they were obviously searching for cameras. And then the guy was like, what if the guy was watching us the whole time? And then it was like, well, let's give him something to see. And then obviously she went right up to the camera and was like, hi, are you enjoying what you're seeing? And the guy was like, I'm certain he's not watching this. But I just happened to pop up and seeing that, and that scared the hell out of me. I wish I could wind it back, but I think it's illegal to show people, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get that card. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does your laptop have a card reader directly inside?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know which one it is. So weird. I wave to surveillance cameras all the time, especially because I do surveillance for a living. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah. Ooh.
Yikes.
I don't know what hiccups is, dude.
Look over this truck over here.
Huh?
I'm about to go over to this truck over here.
Yeah.
Get me a shrimp burrito.
You into that?
Camarones.
You into that, bro?
Oh, I'm into it.
Hey man, stop it, spicy. I feel like that's some sarcasm. That's some timing. So I'm gonna tell you, I ain't meant to tell you, but this happened yesterday. So the client right today just left at 1:00, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he just texted me and said, hey, we're wrapped up. Space is beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So I tend to go back to the Ring camera just to kind of see what type of activity he was doing, anything break or anything like that. So I sparked the conversation yesterday of a client yesterday who I turned the Ring camera, she's right in my camera, like looking at like, hi.
Hey, that's creepy. That's creepy.
Yeah. And I obviously, you can speak through the Ring camera. Well, I'm not doing that. That just lets me know that I've been watching this entire time, but I'm not going to answer. Yeah. Man, I'm
dance for them.
I'm not. Okay? I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl. And then I am only human.
So I only see one file. You probably went the wrong one. No. Well, I got that's the right file. That one's coming in now.
But there's another card. I swapped the cards out.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that one was like faulty or something. So
Okay.
when I look at that code, because I was like, why is C113 blinking? And it was saying that if you don't format your card enough, it will just like it. I needed to format it, but I never reformat my cards. I just delete them. You know, are you familiar with formatting?
A little bit.
Yeah, formatting is wiping it out entirely.
Right.
I'm always afraid of wiping it out entirely.
Right.
So yeah, it's a card. So it's like you need to reformat your card. So I just took it out. Yes, I know it's creepy being watched, but if you in my place of business,
You getting watched.
gotta make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be
You
doing.
watching y'all right now?
Imagine if you rent your place out and then they start like renting for 8 hours, but this entire time they're cleaning you out, cleaning the couch out, TV, one by one. Now we being watched right now, right? I'm gonna show y'all with me and Chaz over there. We got a camera right there. You know, people do wrong, you know. I start writing a Christmas rap.
No, you started already, huh?
It's time, bro.
Ain't gonna do what your other daughter gone.
I gotta figure out a way to implement that in there somehow. That's weird, right?
You take a visit down there, you could do it. You gonna take a visit down there?
No, absolutely not.
Thanksgiving, maybe.
Absolutely not. So how?
Drive?
Hmm?
How long was that drive?
That drive was 25 hours.
God damn.
And it was 25 hours because we were going in the time zones. So every time we drove an hour, it's just like, this mug is not moving.
Oh. It's still funny.
I remember leaving. We left Louisiana
That's funny.
6:30. And it said to get to Los Angeles, 23 hours. And then we drive and we get to Texas. I was like, how is it still 23 hours? What is happening? What happened, yo? Oh, we're going through time zones. And then it's nothing like getting to like Arizona and it's like, how is it only 19 hours, dude? Like, what does this mean?
I drove 18 hours straight. Only stopped to get gas. Straight to
LA?
No, I went to I went to pick up my nigga in Oklahoma. I did 18 hours straight. I just peed in a big old gallon.
Oh, why?
I was driving.
What?
I tell you, man, I only stopped to get gas.
How do men pee in a car?
What are you talking about? You never peed in a car before?
No.
You never ever peed in a car before?
No.
Really?
What, driving?
Yeah, that's a good thing about having a penis.
Well,
man.
no, it's not. First of all, I don't really be in your girth length size.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are sitting, either you have to pull your pants down to pee down, or have because you're sitting up.
I'll show you exactly how I do it.
Or
I'll be driving, right? So I'll be like, okay, here we go. All right, okay, I gotta pee, man.
Get the people they want to see.
I gotta pee, man. Here we go. I grab my gallon, right? I get my jug, and then I'll take the top off, right? And I put it down here.
Okay.
So it's kind of like in between my legs, and it's jammed. So I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. So now it's up a little bit, but it's inside. So then I gotta like sit up so I can pee down. I'm good.
But how are you holding onto the bottle and your penis?
Because I got my legs
Okay.
squeezing the bottle. So I'm holding just like this. It's saying I'm not even holding my penis anymore. I just got the bottle up now. You know what I mean? So now I'm peeing, right, checking stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So then there's a tricky part. That's where it gets crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta take the bottle out and hold your penis down at the same time.
Yeah.
You gotta slide that down while you do your little jiggle.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it all down.
Wow.
And you take that out, read back, tap on.
Mm-hmm.
Back to cruising, baby.
Yeah. So where's the bottle going from there?
It's next to me. It's
Okay.
my passenger seat.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Hand wash?
Hand sanitizers. No.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
Okay.
It's just me, man.
Hey.
Still eat break, get my fries.
Some more sauteed.
You never got to stop.
Sauteed nuts. There we go. Because I definitely, if I hear like a whoop, 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 ah! Oh, no. All on my chest.
All right. You want me to? I didn't clear it.
Yeah, do the other one.
No,
no, I got yeah. Eject that nigga out.
So I think I'm gonna switch thing. I gotta get my hard drive.
Let me see. Do they know their camp? Yes. I have it in my fine print when I send it to my clients. Depends on if you have a 4x4 or a hatchback. Makes a difference. Oh yeah, Dumb and Dumber. give me that beer, you pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
What?
Remember on Dumb and Dumber when they kept peeing in those bottles?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. What about the other car, dude?
See, huh?
What other car?
That's over here. I put it right there. The other car's over here.
Oh, you doing it now?
I got it here.
Okay, got you.
His thing is that he peed in
Several bottles.
Like
beer bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you can aim in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. I can aim in a pee bottle. I mean, in a beer bottle, but it will fill up quick because 16 ounces is crazy.
Ain't no room in there, bro.
You can put a hole right in the hole though.
You what?
You can put your pee hole right into the.
But then there's no room for air.
Yeah, you gotta hold it tight. You gotta just hold that mug tight together.
One of them Gatorade bottles, just a gallon.
Yeah. What's crazy is I'm so afraid to pee on myself. Driving, like I would damn near have to have that mug all the way inside the bottle.
Yeah, so I told you, I put it in there.
Yeah,
but hold on to the bottle.
At the same time, the bottle is wet. You don't know if this is pee or if it's the liquid. You be like, oh.
The bottle shouldn't be wet.
But if you put it back down, first of all, let me just stop this. If you're stopping to get gas, why don't you just pee there?
Well, I might not be stopping at that time. Yeah, I drink a lot of water in a day. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Moyo said, "What if it gets stuck?"
What gets stuck?
Sliding it in, and then there's like a Chinese. What's it called? Chinese stick? What is it called? Chinese yo-yo? That's not Chinese. What's it called? Chinese finger trap.
No,
you slide it in. You're just like, you trying to pull it back out. What if the bottle fills up?
My gallon?
Yeah.
If I fill up a gallon, that's gross.
That's gross.
That's gross.
You know what?
You gotta just dump it out while you're driving.
You know what's gross is judging the color of your pee. Like, man, I got to go. Because also, when you dehydrate it, your pee starts to turn color.
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee, so.
Yeah, buddy. I went to this rest stop. I went to this rest stop in on the way, to drop off Kaylee, and the toilets, boy. I was like, man, they need to clean after every single client because that pee be strong. It smelled like Honeycrisp. You know that hard, strong pneumonia piss.
I'm gonna steal some coffee from you, I think.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
You got to go cup still?
I check the cabinet in the middle, in the yeah, check that.
Hard?
I said the cabinet in the corner.
You said the middle.
In the corner. There's a cabinet on this direction, a cabinet on this direction, the one in the middle.
You should say middle again.
In the corner. Summer Walker, Usher, and 21 Savage got a song out.
21. Wait, I don't know who Summer Walker is.
Man. Imagine debuting in 1994 and still being able to put out timeless R&B records.
Who are you talking about?
Usher?
Oh, man.
Usher right here making. Dude, he's been out longer than people have been alive.
Usher dope, bro.
Usher or Chris Brown?
Well, yeah, I'm Usher all day.
Yeah?
I'm a big Chris Brown fan.
Really?
I'm mad that I like this one song he did with her.
You don't like that song?
No, there's a song that they did, and I'm mad that I like it because I'm not a Chris Brown guy.
Really?
The song is fire.
Why don't you like because of his incident?
I think when I look at people, I go like, "You're throwing it all away, dog." I'm afraid that Chris Brown gonna die because of whatever, He's just a drug dude now.
You think he's on drugs or because of cigarettes?
For sure, the drugs.
You think he does drugs?
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And
good sources.
Oh, okay.
And then talented to do the same thing.
Right.
He's a great painter. He's a great artist. Like crazy talent.
Did not know that, bro. Well, with that being said, you found something to go coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, we're about to wrap on up here. On the live, Dion Lackadocious. I cannot. What? What's wrong with my? That can't be more good. Dion, you say pneumonia. What? What's wrong with pneumonia? Oh, pneumonia piss. Pneumonia piss. Is it pneumonia? Ammonia.
Ammonia, baby.
Ammonia piss. Damn it, Mo. Damn it, Mo. You called me out. Huh? Damn it. Getting called out. Hey, man. Moyo, chill out, yo. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Damn.